Uh-oh. I forgot to activate Rumble. Shalom, everybody. Let us see. Did I activate Rumble? No, I did not. I forgot. Shalom, everyone. Sorry, Rumble will not be active. I forgot. You have to always have to activate this thing before you can go live. All right. Um, I hope I can hear me very well. Back to live mode. All right. Shalom. I said let us take a break from the garbage of Muhammad and have some good time together without Muhammad garbage. What do you think? That will be better, right? Too much garbage will kill you. Can can be louder? My voice not louder? Really? Okay, let me check. Because this microphone work only with migrants. Let's see here. Okay, now I will fix it. Here we go. Is it better now? You hear me good? Lo, 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 lo. All right, that's good. I just ate and I made some tea, and my fingers are freezing. Oh, man, how people they live in Alaska and those places, I don't know. you know, I mean, Alaska is a beautiful place in the summer. Maybe it is actually because the bugs there in the summer will be in the size of monsters. But some people like the snow. I don't know. All right. Well, we will have a very friendly conversation. If anyone want to say anything, want to ask questions, have nothing to do with the garbage of Muhammad. Take a break from Muhammad and his garbage. All right. What I ate? That's a good question. I have little, piece of ribs in the freezer. I cut some potatoes, some beans, the green beans, um, onion, hot Korean hot pepper, um, yeah, like a mix, and some rice. Especially in the cold weather, that will be good. In the cold, it's good to eat something hot. I don't eat dinner. I don't eat dinner. This is my lunch. This is my breakfast. This is my dinner. I eat once a day. I never eat a breakfast. To eat a breakfast, that would be very weird, like very strange, like something not normal. Ulama in Arabic mean scientists, scholars, coming from the word ilm. Ilm means science or knowledge, knowing. Ulama is the one who knows. But the Islamic ulama, they know nothing as usual. Shalom, shalom, everybody. Welcome. Sorry if I did not answer your hello back. Yeah, I know spicy keep you warm. Yeah, that's why I avoid eating too much spicy in the summer because that would make my head drip. My brain is the most hot place in my body, so it's like you have a very very hot engine. Do you have any knowledge about Christians in North India, Northeast? No, I do not know. Maybe someone who is an Indian Christian can do better than me about it. Please help pray for my family. Just lost my father suddenly. I enjoy your work. All right, my friend. Well, I'm sad that you lost your father. But this is maybe a good topic to start with. Uh, we lose family, we lose in our life, we lose many things. But for us as a believers, I will tell you about myself. I was life as usual, and I was talking to at that time I have maybe I don't know at least maybe 2,000 people listening, and then I receive a message. It says your father passed away. So I did not even say one word. I did not even like nobody even noticed. I finished my stream normally, maybe a little bit shorter. Uh, and the reason is not because I don't love my dad. No, no way. But I understand life very well, and I understand that this moment is going to come. So somebody have to go first. Like either I go first, he go first. Somebody will go first. Always in the family, somebody who will go first, somebody will go next. And uh, uh, breaking into emotion and sadness will not help. Doesn't mean that you don't have emotion, but because I know he's a believer, and I believe that who believe in me and die he will live, as Jesus said. So I will not be too much sad, and I will not be too much upset, even though I will for sure I'm losing a person I love. But I understand too that we are born to die. We are born to die. We are not born to live. The second you are born, that means you are dying. You are not living. Age is just a matter of time. So you have to always prepare yourself for this moment. The same as life have God give you joy, God give you many good things. But it's part of life is death. And when you get so old to the point, I don't know how old is your dad, but like some people they lose their parents when in a very young age. Like the dad, he might be 30 years old, and he's a child. That person will be affected badly because he's a child. He don't understand what's happening. But if you are adult, then losing somebody should be way more acceptable and easier, to handle and to deal with it. Uh, so always losing, I believe it is gaining, because if your father is a believer, he gained life. He did not lose it. If he is not, then he lost. Then he lost his life. It's not the it's not the second he died. It's the second he decided not to believe. So this is how I see life, and like if I die tomorrow, so what? I will die. So I will, I know, I'm going to die today, tomorrow. God knows. I will never let anybody be sad for my death. Some people will miss me, no problem. I love you all, okay, but it's normal. We are believers, and you are going to go for a better place if you are a believer. And actually, I never said anything about my father for long time. I didn't mention. I mean, even like second day, a week after, 10 weeks, 10 months after, I did not say it to anybody. My father, he passed away. Some people, if something happened to them, they will tell everybody. They will, because and I'm different. I acted as nothing happened, but doesn't mean I am, not infected by it. But I understand that life, you know, is life. Some people, they cannot handle it, and they feel they need help, like our friend here. But I say to you, when you feel that you are really in need of help, you go to the Bible. That you don't go to others. The first help, the first, let us say, the first aid, His words will come to you, will heal you. And that is what Jesus said. Because then you would not feel like the same way about losing. It's not the same. Um, we cannot afford you to die. No, you can afford me. God will send someone, me and better, don't worry. Always God, he don't leave himself without witnesses, my friend. Will never happen, you know. The same as our Lord, he sent, he sent his disciples. Some they were bad and betray him, like Judah, and some they were wonderful and they gave their life. And God always, he will have or for every time there is somebody for every time. So be strong, don't be sad. Make your father happy and be sad, or make your father happy by being happy. I say, my father will be happy if I am happy. He would not like me to be sad because he died. So if somebody love you, the question, would he like me to be sad? No. So don't make him sad more. Be happy. Be happy and pray for him uh, to be with the Lord. With the Lord. All right. Hey, Christmas is finished. No, Christmas never finished, my friend. For us as a Christians, every day is a Christmas because a Christmas is not the day where Jesus is born. Christmas is when Jesus came to us. And somebody might just convert to Christianity today. He just received first Christmas in his life. Christmas is every day. Christmas means the service of Christ. Christmas never ends. And the best day of the year is Christmas. And if you can make it 365 days in the year, man, you are very smart. You see, there's something called the art of living and something called the art of dying. Both are art and both are good. The one who understands the art of living is the one who understands the art of dying. What do I mean by art? Is it like a drawing by a brush? No. So I understand what life is about. So by making my life the most I can happy, then I'm going to die happy because I was able to accomplish the art of happy life. So the art of living. For the art of living will make your the day when you come to die is still beautiful. Some people do not understand what life is about. Some people they take it as animals. Life for them is just food. Like a dog, he see food, his saliva run right away. His saliva run before even touch the food. Because he's an animal. So human being, when he train himself to be the same as a dog, then he will be the same as a dog with his saliva running, even if there's no food. Like if you train your dog, you want to feed him, let us say 12 noon every day. If you come to your dog at 12 noon, even if you did not see the food yet, his saliva is running because he learned that at this time food is coming. If you train your dog like you ring the bell before the food, you did not show the food yet. The second he hear the bell, his saliva run because the sound of the bell connected to food in his brain. And a human being is the same. Either he want to be living like a human or he want to live like a dog. So either he is a person who he don't control his saliva, or his saliva speed him, which means his saliva become his brain. Control anger publicly. Not always anger is bad. Anger can be good. You know, it's not true that anger is bad. Like Jesus, he was angry from the Pharisees, people making bazaar around the temple, right? So there is an anger because you have jealousy and passionate to something, like you are faithful. So you have anger when somebody lie about Christ. You can be angry too about things happening in the family because you care for them. Anger is not always bad. There's an anger which is bad, which is it's not the place for it, and the reaction is not does not befit with what happened. That is obviously a very negative one, not positive. So I advise you if you get angry, I don't know, like I don't know what anger you're talking about. Let us say you are talking to your wife or somebody you care for, your mom, your dad, and if you get so angry, maybe your tongue will hurt them, and that will hurt later. When you feel like you are losing control, I advise you just to open the door and go, take a walk, relax, and come back. Don't come back until you feel like you can, because if you love a person, you might be angry, but you don't hate the person. Still, you love the person. So there is something at the moment is taking control over your mind and over your tongue, and that is supposedly what we call anger. So what we do, it's like you have a water in the top of a stove, and the water is boiling. So what is the reason for the boiling? There's a fire. We move the water from the boiler, the water will cool down, and then the water will keep cooling down until it has become drinkable, will taste good. So you go, you cool down the same as a water cool down until you are drinkable. You think you're drinkable, and the person you want to talk to, you can talk to in a very nice, and even you don't have to agree. Let's just say he's wrong or she's wrong, but don't talk when you are boiling, because then it's not you who's talking, it's the bubbles of the heat. All right, it's not you no more. It's too much energy coming. It's not your brain, it's your anger. And then you might say words you regret later saying them. And some people, if you say to them something, they will remind you 20 years after you said this to me. Correct? So why you want to do that to yourself? Especially for someone you will meet every day, maybe in your life, maybe your family, your wife, your daughter, whatever. They will remind you. Trust me. A child here can remember what his parents says to him when he was maybe even 8 years old. If you said something, you know, stuck in their mind, and then you can make your son or daughter your enemy just because you said something very, like, let us say, stupid, because we can do stupid things. Human being not always wise. The battlefield in the mind is in the mind. I'm not sure what are you talking about, but there's always battlefield in the mind. The man, he battled his desire, his temptation, his ego, his testosterone. You battle, the woman, she have other battle too. I mean, so it is almost it's normal. If you don't have that battle in your mind, that means you're not alive. All right. You always have something uh, in your life. You like to do it or not to do it. It's right, it's wrong. Crushy is learning a very expensive lesson. God knows what he did. Maybe he broke the dishes, and his wife coming to home soon. She will find out. Lack of forgiveness create stronghold in our lives. Yeah, but forgiveness is a very flexible word. People do not, many people don't understand it. Forgiveness is not to say I forgive you. No, this is not forgiveness. Because if that thing's still in your back head and come back anytime you have issue with this person, you do not forgive, obviously. So forgiveness is uh, don't you don't seek return. Like something happened to you, somebody did something to you, so you don't want from this person anything as a return, which mean you cause harm for me. I'm not expecting you to fix it. That is forgiveness. I'm not expecting you to pay me back. I'm not expecting you to even repair it. It's just forgiving. But most of people, they when they speak about forgiveness, they have different meaning for it, which is okay. I forgive you because now you promised me to do this. So because you promised me to do this, okay, I will forget about it. So this is temporarily forgiveness, and it's conditional. It's not a true forgiveness. It's like you make a contract saying, if you do that, I forgive you. And then this person one day he break what he promised to do, so that all forgiveness disappear because we made a condition. What do you like most about the life of Jesus? I mean, you see, the Bible did not tell us a lot actually about the life of Jesus, because like there's a big part of Jesus not known to us, uh, because what the disciple written is what they knew and what they witnessed. So there's something they knew happened in the past. Obviously, they heard, they did not witness themselves, and there is something they saw as a witness. So the time where Jesus was like, from his 20, 18, 19, we do not know much about that age. We have nothing about it. Uh, but what I like uh, about him is the fascinating ability of to speak so deep, because you can be a person who have PhD educated, you can be a person with many degrees, but when you talk you are so shallow and so silly. But when when you read any of his words, and by the way, we are sure that the disciple did not write. The Bible says if we want to write every miracle Jesus did, there's no books on the world can cover it. There's no books on the world can hold it. Which means there's a lot of things happen. It's not written there. So what the disciple told us is what we should know, or let us say important to know. So when you read about Jesus, it is how he reached to everybody. It doesn't matter how smart, how slow, how uh, uh, you know what kind of a person you are, because we are different. Every one of us is different. The intelligence is different, the education, the age, and many things about us different. But when he speak, you feel like he is talking to you, as it's like somebody looking at your eyes, which is very strange, because you know some people who they are very educated, they like to read very complicated things, like the complexion make them enjoy it because they are complex. Some people they are very simple, so they like to read very simple stuff, and that is the only thing they can enjoy, because the other ones is complicated, is a headache for them. It's like somebody he enjoy a little poet, and somebody he don't like poet but he enjoy mathematics, complicated numbers. But when the Messiah speak, he have the poet for the simple, and he have the complex for the complex. So you can be a genius and you read the story, and still you believe that this is a very smart story or a statement. And you can be very simple, and you will feel that this is very simple talking to you. So it have the ability to speak to everybody. It doesn't matter who are you, what ethnic, what age, what education, and what level of IQ you have. The voice is very low. How come? Let us see. It cannot be, my friend. The voice from my side is coming very high. It doesn't make sense. Okay, let us try more. Maybe your speaker headphone. I don't know. All right. Try to hear me from the phone. Maybe see if the same. Well, maybe this software I'm using. I'm not sure. What about now? Much different actually. I have my microphone. It is going high. Okay. So I don't know. It shouldn't be low. All right. Anything else? Good to take a break from Muhammad, huh? Every day this idiot. It's low from the phone. Let me see. I will hear myself in the phone and see if this is true. Maybe your phone is not good. Is your phone made in Arabia like my phone? If you have a phone made in Arabia, you will hear very good. Let us see. It's low from the phone. Let me see. I will hear myself in the phone and see if this is true. It's fine in the phone. Maybe your phone is not good. Is your phone made in Arabia like my phone? Yeah, I don't know. The sound in my phone is coming fine. Um, I will put it to the maximum now. This is maximum. What we will do. All right. All right. Do you speak French? It's very easy to speak French. Just add "le" before any word. You speak French. Like "Lou, how you are you doing?" Like "Hello, where you been?" Yeah, it's very French is very easy. Just add "Lou." I went to France. I saw a taxi. I said "Lou taxi." He stopped. I said "Lou address." He took me there. I gave him the paper, and then I told him I want to go to falafel. I told him "Lou falafel." He took me there. Very easy. You know. Uh, you don't like when we criticize UCP? No, you can criticize me. But sometimes, people they come to criticize about. You see, I mean, you can criticize anyone for sure, and there is no way, there is nothing about me to criticize. But I believe sometimes people they come to criticize in the wrong time, in the wrong place. Like I'm a person going at war, and my topic is very deadly. Then somebody he posts a comment. It's silly comment. I see it. Like, I mean, look what I am doing, and look what he's talking about. So it's like somebody he go to five stars hotel and then he go from floor to floor trying to like to find a piece of dust somewhere. And then he find it finally. And then he go and make a review about the dust he saw in this five-star hotel. So all the good things there he did not see it, he see the dust. This is how I see sometimes people do, you know. CP about my buy a sword during capture in garden, Peter attack. But Jesus says I can call entire army angels. Why buy a weapon Yeah, the weapon, he did not ask them to buy it for that day. He asked them when they were traveling from place to place to prevent, pirate from even thinking about attacking them. We are talking about the old days. I mean, even now, you hear stories about every day. Like we mentioned yesterday, somebody he went to sell or buy phone from Facebook Market. He, one girls and two boys at the age of 18. They ambush him and they shot him dead. And this is now, 2024, 26. So at that time, the easiest way for slavery is to capture people in the road, going from city to city. You kidnap them, they don't go home. You take them to different land, to different country, and you sell them there. All right. So the sword was not to resist the Roman soldiers because they present the police. They are the government. Jesus said, "Give to Caesar what to Caesar." He did not ask them to resist Caesar and fight Caesar. All right. And Caesar was not his enemy. Even actually, when we read what happened, you will see that the ruler, he is against the crucifixion of Jesus. He did not find him guilty of anything. So he washed his hands from his blood, right? So it's obvious that the one who is being the enemy, it is not the Roman ruler. Can you address a lot of Catholic converting to Islam in the Philippines? What I know, that some Filipinos who they are seeking divorce, and the Catholic Church is not giving them divorce. So they convert to Islam because in the Filipino law, if you change your religion, then you can seek divorce. In the Catholic Church, they are not allowed. So I know that some, they, in order to get rid of a husband or a wife, they go and convert to Islam, but doesn't mean they are converting for real. In the same time, the Muslim, they spend a lot of money, they open a school somewhere, they go to poor areas. That is possible. But this is not, you know, the one who convert to Islam, obviously he is not a believer. He's out already. There's no way somebody, he's true believer, he will leave. And this is the same in Islam too. In Islam, when somebody, like when somebody come talk to me, and then I speak to him, and then after 2 hours, 3 hours, he leave Islam. Obviously, inside him, he is not convinced. He's not a believer. Even though he is debating, he is refusing, he's fighting back, but it's obvious he don't have a deep root. So if somebody convert to different religion from any religion to any religion, he is not deep rooted. He have a doubt somewhere somehow. So when the storm come, he will be uprooted. Uh, well, I do not know about this channel. Well, if he's doing good, well, that's great. It's not only about true Christian, it's about a true believer. True believer means somebody is rooted with faith. It can be a Christian too, it can be a Muslim. When somebody have a doubt and he is not, or he don't even care, you know, like how many people they claim to be Christians, but they are in nightclub and they are drinking and having sex around, and etc. And then you ask them, they say we are Christians. But are they? All right. Yeah, they convert to Islam so they can get divorced. But then after that, they can leave. This is just useless because in the Philippines, nobody care if you are really. and Muslims are minority. And Muslim society in the Philippines are the most wicked. Just yesterday, I saw the video of using RPG to assassinate a mayor. He's a Muslim too, in a Muslim town in the Philippines. Very wicked society. Drugs, killing, kidnapping, very filthy area. We are trying not to talk about Muslims today. We want to take a break from Islam and Muhammad. Why Muhammad did not give his daughter to Abu? Well, because he's a hypocrite. Where is that? I posted in YouTube, my channel. Go to the community, you will find the video. And they even fail. I mean, imagine this guy using RPG from a distance not even like 13 meter, and he missed. He missed. Imagine, I never saw such a lousy, shooter, an RPG and big van, and yet you miss it from a distance of 12, 13 meter. Potato. Yeah, he missed 2 meter away. I think he have a cross eyes or something, the one who shoot it. And then all of them, the three got killed. The three attackers got killed, but they are Muslims. Uh, CP, I will go to hell if I don't forgive the English for what they have did to my people. What the English did to your people? What country is yours? Can you help us and tell us which country is yours? CP that show how good Toyota cars. No, he have a bulletproof. This guy in the mayor, he's very rich, obviously, and they try to assassinate him many, many times. So he have bulletproof van, very expensive. So where is the gentleman he says the English did to his people? Which people is yours? I don't know. People they post something, they cut the word, the sentence, so it doesn't make sense to me. If you say something, make it in full. How we know which your people is your is your people? Welcome, Christian. It's very cold outside. I am from Philippines originally. My my parents say our town was very safe year back when they were young compared to now when a lot of Muslims immigrated. Any idea who led them? Well, since the Filipino government they signed the peace agreement, uh, that allow them, encourage them to migrate to all kind of areas in the Philippines. So this is the negative thing about this peace agreement. Before, the Muslim didn't go inside the Philippines. After, they flood. So you find them, they can take over all the stores and all, because this is what they do for a living. So this is the consequence of this peace agreement. We need to train the Christians. I am a Cornish man from UK. I don't know much about the Cornish. In fact, I never heard this word before, my friend. But let me tell you something. Nobody is asking you to forgive as a forget, but you should forgive because those who live here now are not the same people who did something to you in the past. Are they doing the same now? So work with today and learn from the back of history, so you will not repeat it again. So if a group of people did something to you in the past, but this is not their sons, not their daughters now, then it's gone. Is the time for blaming everybody is useless. Try to work out what you have today. Just remembering the past and stuck with it will not help. Remember the past so you learn from it so it will not repeat again. You will not do the same mistakes happen to your ancestors. Two years ago, I flew from France to the state. I met an Arab Christian sitting across to the across to me. He was hairy, scary looking. You describe yourself such since then. I wonder if it's you. It's possible. Once I was taking an airplane, but I was taking in like a Arabian airline, you know, and I was dressing looked like Western. So like there was an occasion in the Middle East in a Christian. They have a day they call it Barbara. I don't know if anybody knows what is that. So this is a lady. She converted to Christianity, and there's a story about her. So she like hide herself. So what people they do, but not like Halloween. It's not like stupid, you know. It is and the people they dress like a nice custom. So I was dressing like a cowboy. So I was in the airplane going to the Middle East, and I was sitting in the seats where whereas those hosts they sit when the airplane is going up or when they want to rest. So they were sitting in front of me and speaking in Arabic, and they thought I am European. They never thought for a second that I'm an Arab and I speak Arabic. And both of them they were talking about me, and they start saying sexual stuff. And I am acting as if I know nothing. I understand nothing. And then when they start serving food, I spoke to the one who came to me, which was one of them in Arabic. You should see what happened to her. She starts shaking. And then I want my food. She's gone. She don't come back. They skip me. So, sometime you might go somewhere and whatever you see and you start imagining. So you are thinking that this person may be me. Uh, When I say about myself, I'm very hairy. I always make fun of myself, because let us say I'm confident enough to make fun of myself. Some people will be upset if they make fun of themselves or somebody speak about how they look like. For me, I make fun of myself for many reasons. Number one, that will keep women away. Thank God. It's like a to deter, the danger. Secondly, uh, it make me feel better. You know, uh, instead of making fun of somebody, hurting somebody for the way he look like, I make fun of myself, and people laugh, I laugh, and we are happy. So whatever you think about me, how I look like, you can imagine whatever. You can think about Zakir Naik. Zakir Naik, you look like me. Actually, I look like him, not like I don't. He don't like me. I look like him. You know. I hope he's not listening. Give him breath. Fed of all, I am recording everyone you are saying. Zakir Naik, what are you recording? What do you jump from the middle of nowhere? Give him breath. What I told you, don't mention my name. Secondly, you are I'm sick of you. You always anything. You put my name in the middle. Zakir Naik, I don't know. I mean, they are talking about somebody so handsome, so I was trying to convince them that I'm handsome like you. Ah, yeah. My hand don't look hairy. I think Chanti, she is reading the story of Layla with them. Layla and what they call it in English, I don't know. It have a name different in English. I think it's an English story, maybe. This girl who her grandma she went, and then the wolf came and put his hand to convince this girl that he is the grandma. Welcome from the Philippines, my friend. Thank you everybody for those who say God bless you. Excuse me if I didn't say your name. What do you think about the Benedict community where Christians live, possession power taken by Christians only? I'm not too much familiar with this, so I don't know exactly. I need to check it out. I focus on certain things. The many other things really I'm not in touch with. They will not be in my, let us say, list of a study. I know I'm comparing myself to Zakir Naik himself. Therefore, I must be at least, if I don't look like him exactly, close. So that will make me look so good and feel good. But I can say to you, it's enough for you to know that I look so good to the point nobody will marry me. Now we understand the situation. All right. I mean, even Zakir Naik have a wife. I don't. Can you believe it? This is how bad it is. So now I hope you understand. Um, thank you, my friend, for your love. No, the super chat we made it just for hoping that YouTube stop hiding my channel, but I think it's not doing any good, so I might cancel it soon. I just need to go to the setting and cancel it. You know, I'm not here doing business. I don't have a private videos for the rich and special videos for the poor. You know, I'm sure all of you know that. Don't sell yourself short. We can properly find blind women who will never know. Well, it, it doesn't matter who is. I mean, When you say a blind woman, I believe the only one is a blind in this situation is men. Men, because they have eyes, they go blind. So he see a girl, oh, she is beautiful. Oh God, oh God, I you know, and then he like, then you go to the restaurant, you pay. Then you go to the store, you buy a dress. Then you buy shoes. Then you buy her a car. Then you buy, and then you keep buying until you are bankrupt. And then your eyes will open. So it's not the woman who is blind. It's not the blind women. It is the man who is blind. The men always they are blind. Actually, they because they see in the women is a beauty only. They don't see something else. So the more the women she is pretty in their eyes, not necessarily in reality, because men are blind. So literally, I mean it. So in their eyes, when they see someone, they see her so beautiful, they go flat in their belly. You know, like they become the flying carpet. She just jump and he fly. He's the flying carpet. Command me. You know, because they're blind. Women are different usually. You know, uh, uh, they have different nature from the men. The men they are interested in the physic. They are interested in a look. They have like let us say a certain image in their head, and they try to apply it on the person they see. The puzzles. So like you have those puzzles, you put them together to make an image. So the man in his head, there's puzzles, and the more this woman she have those puzzles, they match together until she became or like she complete the puzzles. Then the guy go totally blind, and then she is totally in control. And this is not love, by the way. This is not love. This is just a person who is demolished by his desire. He's not even thinking right. So then he will go wrong. He will go blind. A person who love is not a person who will be interested in the women look. Not necessarily. It can be part of it for sure. But a person who have, let us say, he explore all the areas which is this woman she is going to fill in his life. What I want from her, what she would do for me, what exactly she will complete in my life. So do he think about her as the mother, or he think about her as the friend, or he think about her that she is smart, she will be wise to be my helper. She is educated, she is smart to be the good teacher for our kids. So everyone he see the women in a different way. So trashy junkie people, they see only a private part. They see legs. Excuse my language. They see breast. They don't see even the women. They see body part. And this is why when they get married, they get screwed. Because simply any other woman, she have the same body part, they will switch. They are not really interested in this woman. They don't love her. They love certain things about her. So when anyone pop up in the way and provide the same things, he will cheat. And we hear about a lot of cheaters, men who cheat. Not because the women change, but not necessarily. It can be, but mostly because he liked about her something have nothing to do with her. It's just something to do with female, being desirable. So when somebody else is desirable more appear, you forgot about the first one. So love is something, and desire is something else. And most of men are blind because they are controlled by a man usually is controlled by temptation, not by brain. Temptation drive him, and the second he is tempted, his brain is gone. You know, is not there. All right. I hope I'm not hurting the feeling of anybody. Love is a blind, I say. No, no, love is not a blind. This is wrong, actually. That is not love. You go blind when you don't have real love. When you have love, you see. True love, you see. It's like, the mother, she have a true love to her son. But not always. Not all mother, they have the same. So this mother, she see love. And even you don't understand why your mother, she will have be patient with you. Sometimes you can be rude with her. Sometimes you can be wicked. Sometimes you can be like ungrateful. Yet she still love you. So love is not about being blind. Love is about being a gift. So when you marry someone because you want to take, that means you are not in love. You are just in love with yourself. So when two people they marry each other and they are in love, each one of them he is thinking what he will give, not what he will take. If one of them only he think what he will give to make the other person, that means this person in love, the other one is not, and then they will struggle and and this person will suffer. So love is exchange of interest of making the other one happy, not how I will be happy. But most of people they are thinking how I will be happy. Not It's like when Jesus when for God loved the world, he sent his only begotten son. He is thinking about us, how to save us, how to make us happy. He don't want anything from us. That is love. When you love God because you want something from him, that means you don't love him. Love is not an exchange of service. Love is someone he is willing to give, and that giving make him happy. It's like somebody give somebody poor money. He don't know him. You have no idea who is this person. That is love. You don't expect to see him again. Maybe one day he will become millionaire. Maybe he is wicked. But because you have a good love in your heart, and that love drive you to do things, you gave someone you don't know. So to make it simple, love is the one who is willing to love without expectation of return. And sadly, most of people they do that in the opposite way. You love somebody because you want return, not because you love really. It's always you have expectation, and this is why many people they struggle in their marriage or life because expectation does not match with return. But if you don't have expectation, then you will never fail. This is why the Bible says love never fail. Why? Because that love is not with expectation. It does not ask you for return. All right. This is why Muslims they don't have love in their life. It's just a wicked relationship for bed. Somalian from Somalia, how come you have not to talk about them destroying Minnesota? I talk before anyone talk. But what? I will talk about those people every day. My friend, many of those who they are in the internet talking about Islam, I was talking about Islam before even they were not even teenage. What are you talking about? For how long you know me? Shall we talk about the same thing every day? Same time, in such a trashy government, talking about those things, they will accuse you to be a phobia, have of Islamophobia. When I start talking about Islam many years ago, one day I was scanning my computer, I found cookies from the hate crime department, USA government, in my computer. So people they complain about me and they report me for the hate crime department, and they were spoofing my computer to find out who I am, where I live, etc. I'm sure they knew where I am, you know. But you can imagine how much they try everything they can so they can silence me. I never stop. I saw I saw those cookies in my computer. I know who they are. That sounds scary. Government is targeting you. I never stopped. Not even for a day. Not even for a day. I'm into that, Philip. Thank you. Yeah, the Bible is the best way to share the truth. Uh, ACP, you have any thought about Christians metal music like Demon Hunter? I never heard of those, and I'm not interested. It's not my style of doing things. Any music will not match and make your heart relax is satanic. Screaming and most of this metal music is metal. Is dead. It's cold. Do you think Indonesia will separate like Timor East? What do you think? Depend. You see, separation of land can happen when some circumstances happen, like other countries, other nations, powerful nations. They give it a push for an area, territory to be separated. It's possible, and that usually happen when a country is weak. So if Indonesia one day face some kind of chaos, where is kind of a little civil war happening, something like that, then that will make it easier. If the army is strong, the government is strong, then that will not happen. I am mowing my husband. Death, he passed away in his sleep. We have 5 years old, 12 and 12 years old boy. Please, I need your prayer. All right, my sister. God is good. Sorry for your loss, and we pray for your children's, to overcome those. Actually, we were talking about this. I don't know for how long you are here. If you watch from the beginning, we mentioned about losing someone in the family, someone we love. You know, like in your case, it is sad that you have a children's, you need to take care of them. But God always will provide. And I believe that storms either is going to uproot us or is going to make us stronger. So when hurricane come, the weak tree will break or will be uprooted, and the strong one will laugh at the hurricane. So you have to make a choice. Are you going to be the strong one and you will take care of your family and your children's, or you will be broken and cry and you will not be able to stand and continue. This way, the whole family lost, not only one person. If you decide to give up to sadness and sorrow, and if your husband is a believer, he is in a better place. The Messiah said, "Whoever die and believe in me, he will live." So don't be sad for him. Uh, See how you will, hold your family together, stay in faith, take care of your children, be a good mother, and now you will be a good father too, because you will do both. So God bless your sister, and don't let sadness, you know, take over you. Life come with things which we don't want. Sometimes it can be sickness, it can be disaster, it can be an incident, can be anything. This is how life is. Be strong. This is how life is. We are born to die. We are not born to live. That's why we were saying learn, enjoy how to live. Because today, now you are breathing, tomorrow maybe you are not. Today you have a spouse next to you, maybe tomorrow not. You don't know. You might, you see your mom today, you shake hands with her, bye bye, mom. Maybe you will not see her again. So, this is how life is. And always you have to be ready for the worst. But for us as a believers, because we have the promise of the Lord, the one who died, he will live always. So we are just missing the person for now, but we are not missing him forever. Sorry if I didn't miss too many texts. How do you see all affecting our wonderful gospel in the future? AI. AI can impact only those who they don't have intelligence. So you see, AI is a artificial intelligence, right? So if you have intelligence, nothing can affect you. But if you don't, if you are vacuum inside, then anything can fill it up. Islam can fill it up. Buddhism. You see those European ones, walking behind the Buddhist monks like a chicken, and just silly because they are empty inside. So anything can take a place. AI, Buddha, Islamai, Hindu AI, whatever AI, because they are empty. So AI will never impact our gospel because the gospel is not and cannot be impacted by anything. People can be impacted because simply they are shallow. Yeah, if I debate AI now, I will make it AI lose, guaranteed. And I did that many times live. Go check it out. AI is really intelligent. AI simply is a software collect information from the internet. So what is it like? The process is so fast, so it collect what is the internet saying about this topic or this question. That's it. It's not really smart. It's not a genius. It's not really. It's not. And you can get the AI busted. And I did hundreds of times live on air. Our sister, the one she said her husband passed away. Are you working, sister? Do you have a job? I mean, can you support yourself and your family? If you need any help, you can contact me in Patreon. All right? Any question? Did you ask AI about the strawberry? That is not my topic. Everyone think the question will come from your brain. If your brain full of strawberry, you will ask about strawberry. So depend what inside your box. Someone considering joining the military. Is it worth it? Which military? Every country have different rules and different benefit and different etc. For me, the only benefit for the military, like number one, it is disciplined. It teach you how to, how to handle, life different from civilian. Civilian, you wake up when you want, you dress as you wish. In the military, you will find yourself under a lot of stress. So if you are not a person who can handle such a stress, it's very stressful. Especially in the beginning when they're training, they will shout at you, scream at you, disrespect you. You imagine it's part of the process of training you. So to be in the military, you need to ask yourself why I'm joining, what I believe in, what is the benefit, and then you make decision. Well, today we are not talking about Muhammad, my friend. So if you want to ask me about something else, we will leave it for other time if you have questions about Islam. This is why we are saying today that you see the name of the topic. We talk today. I talk about Islam today for 5 hours and a half in Arabic. And the day before, let us take a break from the garbage of Muhammad. Can we? Let us take a break from the garbage of Islam. What the purpose of joining military in the first place? Why not? There's many, you know, people are not the same. People they have different opportunity. There is someone is poor, he cannot go to school, he cannot pay for school. As an example, in USA, if you join the army, they will pay for your school, so you can get a degree, bachelor degree, and the army pay for it, full paid. Why not? And the same time, you can have a good career. You can choose a job which can be useful because they will train you for free. Let us say you join the army, the marines to do welding. Let us say you are just a high school person, and they teach you the most high skills of welding, which if you go to school, you will pay tens of $1,000s to learn. You have a career. In fact, a very expensive career. Uh, I mean, there's many things. They in the army they can choose the right one which fit with you, and this job you learn to do in the army is useful like outside as a civilian. So you can choose something. It can work in the army and it's needed when you are done with the army. And then that's it. You finish, you have a career. If you don't want to use it for a school, they can pay for your son's school. You can give your degree, the money for your degree to your son. So they can give you a career. You will learn discipline and you will become a real man because you became tough. You will train you to use weapon, how to handle war, how to handle situations. There's many benefit and even bodybuilding because everything from the army they take away from you except the skills they give you. So to run, to be strong, this is for your benefit. So why not will join the army? What's wrong with I joined the army? I don't tell about what I do, please. The American military, like USA Army, if someone want to a better life, escape his problem, is it worth it to join? If you are into the army to escape problem, it might be other problem. So you need to think about, the army is not easy too. As I told you, people will scream at you. The first, 2 months is going to be like hell because you are nobody. Go in the mud, jump. The drill sergeant will scream at you, will call you names. So you have to be sure that this is, you can go and watch many videos on YouTube about training in the USA Army and think about yourself to be there. Can you handle it? Can you accept somebody shouting at you or cursing you and you can do nothing about it? So there's a, there's things you have to think about who you are, what you can handle, how much you can take it. Can you be a person who, under the command, which means you lose your freedom. You cannot go and say I'm not going to be in the army tomorrow. They will send you the MP to arrest you. You will become a criminal. You cannot beat up your boss, even he shout at you. So you need to ask yourself, can I handle this and get with it, or I will be in trouble if I go there. I will end killing my boss maybe because he shout at me or he punish me or did something. So if you want to run away from a problem to something sound like a problem, then don't go. But if you think the army can bring you a career and it's a good future for you, and you can handle all the consequences come with it, including losing your freedom for the certain time you will serve in the army. You have no freedom. You have no freedom. It's not up to you to go home. It's not up to you to go see somebody. It's not up to you to do anything. So, can you handle it? If you can, then you go for it. Otherwise, you will be sorry. All right? Many people they join, and then they will be very sorry for such a thing. Philip send a message to who? I have shown you very way. Oh, this is Act, Book of Act, sorry. We saw this one. Thank you, Nita. Hands doing a fist bump. Okay. Did you get disrespected often by your superior army? No, no, this is in the army. When you go for a training, from the first second, they will disrespect you. They will shout at you. This is part of the training. This is not about they are disrespecting. Nobody know you. In the army, they put you under stress to see how much you can handle when a really stress happen. The army training, the stress of the army training is a joke compared to the war. So when bombs and shooting and your life in the line, it's not the same when somebody is shouting at you. You know he will not hurt you. So the training is not just, it's not about disrespect. It's about a training of how to be disciplined and the same time how to handle stress. So if they notice that you are not fit, they will kick you out. It's like there is a in the manufacturer there's a quality control. Even after they make the product have to go through a bunch of employees to check it out. If there's any defect, if there's any something wrong. So now you join the army, which means you pass the interview, you pass the medical test, but then still you have to go through the quality control to see if you have any defect, and the training will do that. So during the training, there is many people will not be able to continue, either because physically they don't fit, or mentally don't fit, or they are bad. So the training is called the training because they are going to filter who fit to be in the army. I remember uh, when I went to do the the test, like the medical. There was a guy. He looked like he looked like a Superman. Literally, he looked like Superman. If you look at him, his body, his muscles, his I mean, this guy. I mean, he have a perfect measurement for Superman. He can be a movie star. He was kicked out. Physically, he don't fit. I was really surprised. Did not even take, not even after 1 hour. They told him, you go home. Can you bring the issue among church, which is opposite with Jesus teaching? What do you mean? Like talk about things opposed Jesus teaching? If you can make your question more clear, please, I can answer you. Yeah, exactly. When you go in the army, because simply you are now under the pressure to see how good, how you know, for me, I don't know if I told this story before. Once the drill sergeant, he was shouting, and then he ordered everybody to go in the mud. I did not go in the mud. He gets so close to me. He was wearing this big hat, go down in the mud. And, they are very loud, very. And he gets so close to my face. And I said to him in a very cold way, no English. No English. He said, what? What? No English? And he started saying all kind of bad language. What happened to this country? What happened to this government? How in the world they got this guy here? He don't speak English. He put him in the army. And he said, "You what?" It's I have no English. I said, "Okay, go, 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 go from here, go, go." So I left, and my friends they were like in the. I was joking actually, and they were in the mud for 3, 4 hours punishing them. So in the at night, it was like nighttime, and we were sitting, and I was talking about Islam, and when I'm talking, suddenly the whole room became so quiet, and everybody looking behind me. What happened? Then the drill sergeant he came from my back and he hold me from my shirt. He said, "You know English, huh? Come with me." He took me outside. He said, "Listen, I heard what you were saying about Islam. I like it. Therefore, I'm not going to punish you, but you need to make your clothes very dirty. And next time, if I say go in the mud, you don't tell me no English." I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Stay away like for 2 hours and make your clothes so dirty before you go back. Okay?" I said, "Okay, no problem." And then, like many years after, I saw one of the guys who was with me. He forgot my name. He don't remember really. Like I saw him with his wife in the airport. He say, "Hey," and like he's trying to remember, and then he said, so his wife she said, "We shake hands." So his wife she said, "Introduce me." He don't know. He don't obviously he don't remember my name. So he said, "No English," She said, "Really, his name is that really no English?" Mister No English. His wife she thought really my name, uh, really, Yeah, this is what he remember. How you can call me? You can contact me in Patreon. And today we are not taking calls. The funny, if I say call me, nobody will call me. All right. My friend, I will not tell you about what I do in the army, what I did. I'm not here to report to anyone. I'm very private. I don't share much. No English. Yeah, not today, not today. I'm not going to take call today. Well, through your life, from time to time, your direction change. Sometime you direct your life, sometime life direct you. So not everything you want to do in life, it can happen. Sometimes you have no choice. You know, you go with what you can. Sometimes you are like a ship who is control on the waves, and sometimes if the waves are stronger, well, the waves are in control of you. So to be weir, to be a pilot, to be etc. Sometimes you cannot accomplish it. You know. Yeah, you know, I told you, if you want to join the army, choose. I advise you choose a job which can be useful after you finish with the army. So they will teach you a skills which can be useful for civilian, not something have nothing to do with after service. Don't choose like I know somebody. He joined the army. You know those guys who hold the stick for the airplane. You know, I told him, why you choose this? I mean, this is not the skills. This is something they can teach in in half hour to somebody. It's not really a skills. Why you don't go be a mechanic, airplane mechanic, ships mechanic, engine, airplane engines? Something can be a big career. So they will pay you those private companies like you can finish and you can join Boeing, you can join Lockheed, you can join those companies, and you will make a big money and you will have free training. So don't join a silly job. Join something in the army will give you a powerful training for the future because you need to think about tomorrow after you finish with them. What you would do if they give you a training for something you cannot practice out of the army? That means you will be empty-handed after 4 years or 5 years. All right. So I don't know what you like, but you can check all the jobs they have and see which one fit with you. All right. Even if it's air conditions, because they have all kind of jobs in the army. Learn air conditionings. Very good job. Even plumbing. you know. But don't choose something is useless. Nobody need it after you finish with the army. Uh, do you barb after drinking spirit? I don't drink spirit. Those drinks are not good for your health, my friend. Are you affiliated with 24-hour 7 Prince, Christian Prince? No, I don't know him. I do not know him. I don't know who is this person. I see no question here. A microphone, what? I don't know what do you mean, Abu Tony, Abu Anthony. YouTube advertising able? No, it's not able. I did not able it. No, no, I don't have ads in my YouTube. Anyone see ad in my YouTube? Do you guys have you seen any ads in my YouTube page? I did not activate any advertising. I can for sure to make more money, but I did not. Actually, I'm sure if I activate this advertising, they will promote my channel more because they have advertising. You know, my boyfriend. When you say my boyfriend, what does that mean? Just to understand what word mean. As you know, I'm a Middle Eastern, and I have different understanding for the word boyfriend. Is boyfriend someone is a friend, or someone is more into, you know, different kind of relationship? What boyfriend mean? Do you mean a friend? I don't know. Maybe she will say to me now, no English. Christian Prince, have you been to Lebanon? Yeah, I've been in Lebanon. Boyfriend as a friend or something else? A Christian person should not have a boyfriend or girlfriend in the mean of sexuality. If you mean a friend, close a friend, no problem. But boyfriend, someone he sleep with you and you sleep with him, that is not right. And you know that. Yes, Abu Tony. Abu Anthony, sorry. I've been in Lebanon. And I apologize, I cannot share my nationality. Yadina Yadina Yi. Thank you, my friend. Blessing to you. God bless you. Well, you don't choose your neighbors, you know. And I wish I have good neighbors who, like from what good people I know here. Boyfriend mean lover. Yeah, still never lover, no problem, but lover mean in which meaning? Like, is it sexual? Is he sleep with you? Because if we complain that you don't go to church and I sleep with him, you are the same. You don't go to church. If you have a person you sleep with, so what the point of going to the church? You are not, you are not caring for the teaching of Jesus. I understand you. I understand you about the Brave. Yeah, Brave browser. So you are worried about him not going to church, but you are not worried about yourself doing something wrong. So why we go to church? Well, if you hear my accent, then you will understand which country I'm coming from. Christian Prince, first of all, if you say you're from Pakistan, I'm going to expose you. Zakir Naik, I did not say I'm from Pakistan. What's wrong with you? I speak like people from Pakistan, but I am not from Pakistan. Christian Prince, first of all, I know that you are going to say you're from Pakistan. No, Zakir Naik, I'm from Bangladesh. Bangladesh. Hmm. CP better, what does it mean? Life doesn't go the way I want, and why some things take time. Well, do you think my life always go the way I want, my friend? Most of the time, my life it doesn't go the way I want, and actually, this is normal. That's the normal thing, the normal way to be. We are limited in our ability. We wish for things, but doesn't mean everything we wish for is going to happen. Otherwise, this earth would not be earth, right? This earth will not be earth if everything goes as we wish, right? Then you will be in heaven. You have your own heaven, you design it. So it's normal that nothing go your way. This is a normal way to do, to be. No, I don't like to be from Singapore because Singapore, the origin of this country, those people there, they sing and they are poor. I sing, but I don't want to be poor. You go to Singapore, everybody is homeless. This is why they call it Singapore. They are very, I mean, homeless and singing. They sing very poor. Uh, Shinto monk in Japan because you can bring any Shinto monk from Japan, no problem. You can bring Suzuki. I will talk to him. No problem. Not only that, if everything come easy, trust me, life will become boring, and you might even think about doing something harmful to yourself. You will notice that all those people who they are so rich, so wealthy, so famous, they end dead and they do harm stuff to themselves, taking drugs. Why? Because everything goes as they want, right? So life will become very boring, has no meaning. So much money, so much fame, everything. Wherever people they open door for them, they are famous. They go in the street, people want to take pictures with them. Girls, they see them in the street, yeah, crazy, so they become, they lost interest in everything. Too much sex, too much women, too much money, too much food, too much jewelries, too much of everything. Then the motive is gone, and that is the dead point. You notice all those famous, they end dead. Like, name for me how many people they die because they are taking overdose of drugs. Why somebody like this guy, what his name, Elvis? Why somebody became so famous, so rich, etc., do that to himself? Michael Jackson, bankrupt, mental. So when everything go to your in your way, that is the point where a human being lose his sense and his intelligence, because he think about himself as God. He think he will live forever. He think everything is a lost purpose, and he is everyone. He is the most important. So it's good to be not everything going your way or the way you want it. Now, not always. I mean, if you have it always never go in your way, that means there's something wrong. Do you have stories from your travel to other countries? Yeah, I have stories. I have stories everywhere I go. You know, how to be bold and brave like me. I have hair, my friend. I'm not bold. I know. Now, to how to be brave, it's not, bravery should not be the purpose. Bravery is to be the purpose is to be truthful and to be let us say uh, like you have confidence on base, not on sand. Bravery with foolishness is not good. It's very bad actually, because that is not bravery. This is just stupid. So the word brave, the way I see it, is somebody, he knew where he planted his seeds. Somebody put it in the rock, the seed will die. Somebody plant it in the sand and cover it and water it. It's going to grow. So you as a person, when you consider someone brave, Is that you call him brave? Is that because he has knowledge and he say it as it is, or because he shout and he use his hands? Bravery is a phrase we use, can be fit and can be wrong. A brave person is someone have faith and he is willing to die for his faith. In the same time, he knew his faith and he knew how to defend his faith. Then we can see that he is brave because he stand with something firm. He is not standing with something weak and he will collapse. His bravery will collapse. All right. I dreamed of Jesus few nights ago descending from the sky wearing red sash and smiling. My son said it because I'm always listening to CB. No, my friend, I think because you love the Lord. Always, when you love somebody so much, you will think about this whatever you love. You know. So you love the Lord, and maybe you were thinking about Him before you sleep, reading the Bible. So maybe He's saying hello to you. You never know. It might be a real vision, but always in our life we have a priority, and when the priority is a priority, then it's going to come first. So people, they think of you every day if they love you, if they care for you. People remember you once every 10 years because you're nobody. Like if somebody in love with someone, not necessarily like love of male and female, brother, sister, whatever. Who is the first one in the morning you speak to when you wake up? You text in your phone. If this person you text every day, maybe the first person, obviously this person is very special for you. If this person you text him once every 3 days, that means he is not really the priority. If it is every 3 months, maybe 3 years. So when you have someone is important, this important person will be the first one to come your mind. And this is how you know actually if somebody loves you or not. Not necessarily wife and husband, anything. Someone care for you. If they remember you for every second they have in their life, then they think about you. They obviously they have something special for you. If you need to beg them to text you, to call you, that means really they don't care for you. All right. uh, People don't speak about your private matter here. There is Abdul. Well, yeah, we should not share private information. You can talk in general, like nobody knows who you are. You know, don't mention names and mention your place, and don't post your email. Be careful. There's scammers, there's liars, there's you never know. Um, Question: when Jesus say, "Shall enter the kingdom of heaven, but who he does the will of my Father in heaven," does Jesus refer to the commandment? Refer to everything he said. Like, is it only the commandment? The The way to heaven is not just a few law you practice and you are done. So love from all your heart is not in the like is not a law. Nobody can force you to love anybody. So love is something you do from your heart. If somebody force you to love me, that means you don't love me. So to do the will of my Father, first to believe in me, and to do the will of my Father is to do the Ten Commandment, and not to be evil, and not to harm, and not love your enemy, etc. So it is a chain connected. When you are that believer, you believe in everything, not only in one sentence. And then when you reach that point, then are welcome to be in the kingdom of the Father. It's not because you just said I believe in Jesus and then you do everything wrong. So when Jesus says, not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, which means God, God, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who does his will, he is simply saying to you, there's many of you will say to me, Lord, Lord, every day, but you are wicked, you are a liar. You say something, you do something else. So to make it simple, you do whatever the Bible command you. If you love me, you obey me. Is that correct, guys? Did Jesus say that? If you love me, you obey me. And to be with him, to love him. And to love him, to obey him. If you love him by your lips, but you disobey him by your hands, then obviously you don't love him. So it's not a choice of it's this is not a paint you paint in your bedroom. Oh, the God, he liked this color, I will paint my bedroom and then I will be in heaven. No, this is what the Muslims do. It's not shahada, you say the Muhammad prophet and Allah is God and you go to heaven. No. So you can say Jesus is God from now until the coming century. You are not going to go to heaven, and you will never be there unless you do what he command you. So if you are a cheater, you are married, you go cheat around. You are not Christians and you don't belong to him. For if you love me, you obey my command. Do he command you to cheat? Same for the women. If you steal, did he command you to steal? Did he command you to harm people? Did he command you to hate people? Did he command you to harm children? So when I say every day I go live, I say peace for those who love peace and no peace for the wicked. What does that mean? Go read the verses. The wicked is the one who disobey God. And when you are wicked, you will never have peace, which means you will never be in peace with God. And therefore you will be well, you are at war and you will lose. And you will not be invited. If you remember when Judah who betrayed Jesus, Jesus he gave him, if you read the verses, you will see how Jesus looked down at him. And obviously he don't belong to the table. He sent him out. He don't deserve to sit in the table of the Lord, even though he did not do anything yet. But the Lord he knew. He knew that he is wicked. He knew he would cheat. He knew he would betray. He would betray. So to be invited to sit on the table of the Lord, you have to have honor. And to earn that honor, you have to be honorable. And to be honorable, you cannot be honorable and you are a scumbag, and you are a child molester, or you are a drug dealer, or you are a thief, or you are someone who hurt and harm all people, or harm your wife or beat her, or someone wicked who harm little children, be a child molester. To be honorable is to have honor, and the one who honor the Lord, he honor his command. So always ask yourself, do I honor the command of the Lord? If I do, I am honorable, and I will be sitting on his table because the Lord invited me. All right. Do you yourself in your house, do you welcome somebody you know he's a thief to come to your house? You don't. Do you? Do you bring somebody as a drug dealer, a pimp, to sleep in your house? Are you willing to close your eyes in your bedroom and you have somebody in your house, he is a thief or he's a criminal or he's a drug dealer? I will not be able to sleep if I know he's in my house next room. So if you don't do that to your house, why the Lord will invite you if you are a thief? All right. Christianity is not a talk. Christianity is a way of living the talk. That's why Jesus said to the disciple, those rabbis, those the Jewish rabbi, listen to them, learn from them, do what they say, but don't do what they do. Do what they say. They make good speeches, but don't do what they do. Anyone here, any woman, she will be happy to marry a cheater. Would you? If you are willing to marry a cheater, obviously something wrong with you, because you invited to your house somebody, he will betray you. He can even maybe harm you. He's a cheater. You have no ethic. So why if I cheat on the Lord, thinking I can fool him? So I think when somebody he wear a cross and he go to church and then he go and he do every sin you can imagine, he is thinking that he can cheat on the Lord. He think he can lie to him. So I am good. I go, I give donation. I'm good. I just do donation in the church. But that doesn't make you good. And the word good is relative to us. We are not compare ourselves to the Lord because only God is good. So to say something and to believe in something and to do something else is the story. So you need always to check. You have to check your list in your life. How many things I do, they don't match what God told me to do. And then you will know if you are invited to be with him or not. Like why I will be here, why you will be here. I'm single, I can go, there's nightclubs, there is a restaurant, there is, I mean, all kind of things you can do. But there's a choices. Which one is more valuable for you? How many years of my life I spend here talking behind the microphone? If I count them, you will be shocked. You will be shocked. What is making it interesting for me? People do not know me. Do not. I have no glory of myself. Nobody knows who is this guy, Christian Prince, to praise him. He's wonderful. I die tomorrow. Nobody will be in my funeral. None of you. Other people, they are well known. People will come from everywhere. If you have a problem, they will join to support you. You became very known because you go on your face. People, they see you. People, they say your name. You are known. I'm simply the unknown. So what is the pleasant about what I do? The pleasant is that I am not known, only to my Lord. So the Lord, he says, when you pray, you go to your closet. When you give with your right hand, don't let the left hand know. You don't pray in the corner, so everybody will see you. That what is pleasant about it. What is good for our eternal future, that is what we do. Uh, will you ever show my face? Well, I want to show, and this is what I'm talking about. If I want to show my face, then people will know me, and people will say, "This is, for me, I do everything. One day I will pass away, and you guys, you don't know me. Nobody know me. Nothing. There is no glory for the man." You see, when Jesus says, they said to him, "We made miracles in your name. We made wonder in your name." And Jesus said to them, "Depart away from me," because they were doing it for their own fame, doing it for their own glory, to be praised. A lot of people, they do that. Well, it's not about I will or I will not. I don't like it, because I prefer to be the unknown warrior. And I believe if I reveal myself, if I buy a camera and open a camera, etc., what that will benefit to you? If there's any benefit to you, no. If there's any benefit to the mission I'm doing, no. So what the point? The only benefit I see, I will get more, let us say between two brackets, celebrity, will be more known. That's it. It's about me. But I am not here for me. Everyone he have his own target in life, and everybody. There is a woman. She was an actor. This happened, I don't know, 5 6 years ago. I don't know if you remember. I don't know her name. She is in her 90, I think. She posted pictures of herself naked, naked, naked in the bathroom, just because she is desperate because the media are not talking about her no more. She cannot take it. So she was an actor when she was young. She was beautiful. Everybody talking about her. So she posted naked picture of herself. Nobody, no hacker, nobody. She did. And then suddenly she is in every newspaper, but they are making mockery of her. So she wanted badly to be in the newspaper. She wanted to be in the news. She is in such an age, and all what she is worried about is how in the world they forgot about me. They remember me when I was young and beautiful and have nice body, and now nobody take care. I'm going to make them speak about me again. All right. No, no, it was her who posted. I saw the article. This is what it said. I don't know. It was her. She posted those, because those pictures of her when she is old, not when she's young, very old. Like, this guy, Andrew Tate. I mean, all the money he have and all etc. And still he is seeking more fame. So he wanna go and make a match to fight somebody because he's so desperate. It's not enough for him all what he have done. He wanna be in the champion again, but he don't think that he is getting old now, and he is not the same. When you get older, it's not the same. So what if you look healthy, you look strong, but age will count. So he insists, I want to challenge you, I want to fight you, I want to beat you. He go there and then he came back as a potato. Why you did that yourself? Because he was seeking to be the champion. And then he come back out with humility. Quick question. Why do you do what you do? I don't know. You mean maybe you need to ask Scooby Doo? I mean, what do you mean? Why do you do what do you do? Is that a question for me or Scooby Doo? Why you do? What do you do? Hmm. I wonder why, really. I wonder how. I wonder why. You know the song. I turn my head up and down. I turn it around. And all what I can see, just another lemon tree. You know. Well, I'm here for a service, don't you know? Defending the faith, bringing Muslims out of Islam, teaching the Christians how to fight, expose the liars. What do you mean? Why you do what you do? Isn't it obvious? So what we have here? Here we have a training camp for Christians. Literally, it's an army training camps, and our sword is the word of the Lord and exposing the lies of the devil. That's what we do, my friend. Like if you notice today and the last few days, I'm going in Arabic to help Arab Christians and arm them with the way to answer because most of them they don't know. They don't know how to talk to Muslims. They don't know how to answer. They have no idea. You see, many years ago, like now, if you go and see how many people they are speaking against Islam, I'm so happy to see this, because when I started, there was nobody. I mean, nobody. When I say nobody, nobody. And even the one who talk, they are ignorant. They don't know what they are talking about. It's just like Muslims are bad, Sharia Allah. Like you go everywhere, everybody talk about Sharia Allah. Sharia Allah. They have two things. Sharia Allah, Aisha is 6 years old. That's it. This is what they know. Now you have an extreme training. We dig every. I mean, still we have a lot of corners to dig, but we have a lot of garbage in the head of Muhammad. Thank you, Chanti. All right. Uh, well, Hatun. I mean, this woman is a good woman for sure, but sometime she should not do some certain stuff. Like I don't support women to go and to be between Muslim men, exposed physically, because those people are wicked and they will harm you. They will, because she is short, she is a woman, she is and I mean, she can do it online. So for me, because I care for her, she should not go physically in the street. She should not. For me, for for the best, I don't go because I'm very, like you see, I'm very, let us say, I always control myself. I do my best to have my wisdom first, not my hand. But I have a limit. Since I was a kid, if somebody tried to touch me, I don't hold much. I don't have patience for that. And those speaker corners, if you see how they do, I will be in jail from the first day, not the first year. So I don't, and I will not go into in-person confrontation because if somebody touch me, it's going to end in a very wrong place. I will not allow anyone to try to intimidate me. I'm not that kind, you know. I know myself. Like I changed a lot since I was like, you know, a kid. When I was a kid, I go and join a fight, even if the fight is not mine. Once I saw two guys fighting one guy. I joined the guy who was alone. I don't know him. I do not know the first guy. I don't know the other two guys. I saw a guy. He's short. He's alone. So I joined the fight with him, and I was boxing the other two. The guy after that he says to me, "Do I know you?" I said, "No." He said, "So why you help me?" I said, "Not your business. None of your business. Let me walk you to the end of the street, you know, so they will not follow you." I don't know him. I have no idea who's he. I just saw a guy. He's short. It's not fair fight. I joined the fight. That's it. Today I'm not the same person. I avoid any, you know, any kind of, you know, this kind. But if it's going to come to me face to face, somebody wanna like target me, it's going to be different story. Yeah. Like, who are you? Thank you. Why you help me? I know you? No, I said, no, you don't know me. He said, can you know your name? I said, no, not your business. Go, go, go. And then, you know, because of that, anything happened, they blame you. Like anything happened, it's always my fault. Anything happened, even if it's not my fault. Like if you go to my parents right away, it's his fault for sure. He's, you know, troublemaker. You know. So even you feel like, you know, you are mistreated by people around you because your reputation became more than something they can like, okay, hey, maybe it happened once, maybe that's it. Anything happens, his fault, and then you have to live with it. I used to, you know, get fired from the school almost. I mean, I don't remember how many days I was in the school. Sometimes I'm fired for something I did not do. Honestly, actually, those are the one who, you know, who bother me most. They accuse me of things in the school. I have no idea who did it. They claim it's me because right away, when something happened, the principal he called for me. It's you who did it. Like once the chemistry teacher, somebody he throw ink at his coat like he's wearing, you know, white coat. So you know when he turned his back, somebody is throwing like, you know, those old pens, ink, you know, ink pen. So he throw ink in his coat. The guy when he went home, he found the ink all over his back. He did not see it when he was in the class. Right away, I came to the school. I have my name in the paper. Fired for 3 days. He cannot come back until he bring his parents. I went to the principal. He said, "How you know it's me?" He said, "Who's going to do it?" I said, "I wasn't there. I wasn't in the school. You fired me just last week. I just came back from the last 3 days. I wasn't in the school. Didn't you fire me?" He said to me, "Is it hard for someone like you to come to the school and do that without anyone see you?" I said, "Oh, this is student. Nobody see me." He said, "Who dare to say who saw you?" I said, "What about the teacher? Did he see me?" He said, "He don't remember." So they fire me, even though I was fired. I was home for 3 days. So I came. I said to him, "You know what? A week vacation better than 3 days." So I go back home. Oh boy. Anyway, yeah, what we will say and what we will do. Um, CP as your not to reveal your face, but your up, upbringing as a child. Were your parents good to you? Your favorite Middle East food? Yeah, my parents, they are wonderful people. I love them. And my favorite Middle East food, I don't have really a favorite. I like tomato. Greek salad is my best food. Very simple food. I don't care really much for. All right. Please share an amazing testimony about that you experienced or heard from someone. I don't know. You can watch my videos of people leaving Islam here. It's very pleasant when you talk to somebody for a few hours, and then he said to you he accepts Jesus. That's amazing, experience. And there's thousands of videos of those people. You can listen to them online because there is things you accomplish for yourself, and there's things you make you happy because somebody else accomplished something. And when somebody else accomplishes something, it's not about you. It's mean you are doing it not because you are selfish. You are helping somebody to accomplish that thing. So when a Muslim he debate me and he decided to leave Islam, he did not lose, he won. I lost. I lost 5, 6, 7 hours of my life. He won salvation. So for me, it was not a loss. It was a very pleasant time because at the end, finally, I was able to help this guy to see the truth, and the truth will set him free. When we debate a Muslim and he lose a debate, he did not lose, he won. Because when he lose a debate, he will start thinking about why he is believing in such a religion. He might think he is losing, but the fact he is the winner. I lose my voice, like today, I was sitting for many hours. I need to go to the bathroom. I cannot go. I mean, it's not easy. You stay for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, sometimes 10 hours, and your legs hurt because you're not moving, you're not walking. You need to walk. You should, to recycle your blood. And then you speak for many hours. Your voice, your throat, your brain. See the what we do. If you try yourself to argue with people in less than half hour, I assure you, your brain, your head will be in a heat you cannot imagine because it's too much stress. You are watching everybody comment. You are watching everybody want to say, and everybody is like when we talk with Muslims, they're attacking. It's not a friendly conversation. It's not like how you doing, how's your mom, how's your dad. This is not the. This is a fight. And then there's many they are waiting for you to say something wrong, to make a mistake. So it's like you are in the stage, and there's many enemies. They are waiting for you to fall down for a second. So it's a lot of stress and a lot of time consuming, energy consuming, and if you cannot handle it, it's going to harm you. Not to mention the threat and people want to kill you and one people they want to, I mean, all kind of garbage. This is not like open boxing channel. Let me show you this machine. It's nobody hate you. Here you have a lot of hate. You have a lot of enmity. You have a lot of even terrorism. This is a very filthy garbage cult. This is not a joke. I'm not complaining, by the way. I'm just explaining for those who ask. All right. But the most annoying thing is having discussion with someone is so low IQ. It's very it's a lot of frustration. Uh, like if I speak to someone, he is from the camp of the enemies. but he's smart. It is way better than speaking to someone from the camp of the enemy, but he is so stupid, because that will be really devastating. Thank you, my friend from Ethiopia. By the way, you do not need to donate to me. I appreciate you. Thank you, but it's not the donation. Just to let you know, all right? Like you are from Ethiopia, we're our friend here from Ethiopia. What I know in Ethiopia, people are not rich. So, my brother, you do not need to donate to me. All right. I love you and I thank you, but you should not donate to me. All right. You should not. Unless you are not living in Ethiopia, I'm not sure. Well, the patient is limited too. Like we have patient, but sometimes the patient, we are out of it. Like I am the one with my funny English came with this statement: stupidity is amazing. Have you ever heard of somebody saying stupidity is amazing before? Did you? Anyone ever heard this before me? Stupidity is amazing. And I believe now many people they start seeing it, like saying what I say. Mr. CP, I ask your opinion about wicked Christian who set a trap to another Christian to ruin their life because they are thinking it is competition. Well, I don't know, what to say, but maybe you are wrong. Maybe this person is not doing that to you. Like, are you sure this person is doing that to you? How you know? How you are sure? However, the Lord, He says, from their fruits you shall know them. So if somebody uh, doing that, he is no Christian, obviously. You know, if somebody do such a behavior, he is no Christian. It doesn't matter how much he pray, how much he praise the Lord in the front of people, but he's not. As the Lord said, from their fruits you shall know them. Do we agree? So there's no need for such a question. You know the answer. A Christian person who harm people, he is no Christian. Even if he harm people who they are Muslims. Like, is harming Muslims is good? No. So how harming the Christian will be good anyway? The fake the fruits is doing something against what Jesus said. The fake Christian, you know them from the fruits. So a person who harm, the person who lie, the person who cheat, the person who fabricate, the person who think evil. Obviously, this is a fruit of evil, right? A person who love is a Christian. That is the fruit. And a person who love, he don't try to hurt others. He will never try to do so. He would do the opposite. If you have a tree, you plant a fruit tree in your yard, and then let us say it's a lemon tree, but this tree, you never have one fruit from it, and there's no leaf in it, but there is thorn. So what we know about this tree, is it a tree or it is a thorn, sorry. It's just a piece of wood full of thorn. There's no benefit of it. This tree give nothing. And this is how the Christian who harm. He is a person who have thorn, but he have no fruit. Like if you have a fruit and you have thorn, okay, maybe he's struggling, like he's trying to be good, but he have bad. So we can handle this tree. Let us say this is how it is. But still the tree is good, it's giving fruits. But there's no fruit, there's no leaves, and there's nothing there. There's nothing but thorn, and this thorn is harming the children, harming everybody in the yard. This tree is going to be cut off and thrown to hellfire. All right. Arab Christians meet up in Toronto. Who is the Arab Christians meeting up in Toronto? Uh, all right. Anything else? Hey, my friend from India, how are you? Welcome. Uh, all right. Any other question? CP, can you do a stream for Shia embarrassing hadith? Well, we do from time to time, like when Shia they come to speak to us, we do, right? So we wait like until Shia they come and show up, and we talk to them. We do all the time. Yeah, Christian is not someone even defend Christianity, but yet he harm people because there's many. They are like they are we are Christian, we support Christianity, but then they are wicked, they are drug dealers, they are hookers, they are etc. Those are fake Christians. They have nothing from Christianity. They try to convince themselves that they are Christians, but in reality they are not. uh, Thank you, Monica. God bless you. Can we at least know your height? My friend, what my height will do to you? Sometimes I ask myself why people they ask those questions. If I tell you my height, what that would do to you? I'm going to work in the fire department so I can jump to your window if you have fire. Why is important for you? Welcome, Robert from London. God bless you, brother. What is the next question? What is the size of your shoes? Have you ever been to Albania? No, I never been there. Yeah, just asking. I mean, why you ask? Just think about it. Okay, if I ask him about what is that would do for you, like I'm going to work like in maybe in the display in your you own a clothes store, you want to hire me to be a receptionist for customers wearing a suit or what does that mean? I'm very short, I'm 2 feet tall. You watch cartoon? When I receive delivery from Amazon, I open the door. They keep looking. Where is the guy? Hello, hello. Say I'm here, here. You know. Are you happy now? They don't even see me. This is why I take airplane for free. I go in airplane. You know, nobody notice me. It's curiosity. Yeah, this is what it is. It's obvious. You know, like once I went to a channel, I forgot which one, and they invite me to talk to me. And then the first question, what is the color of your eyes? Huh? It was a female, you know. What? So I'm invited to talk about Islam, to answer their questions. And we have a question. What is the color of your eyes? And do you have a beard? And what I said, I so you asked me a question about the topic. What is this? I don't know even what the color of my eyes. They are mixed. I have brown and green. It's a cocktail. All right. When Shia says Allah body is metaphorical, what do you say? Well, you cannot say anything. This is what they believe. But this is against what the Quran teach. But those people, they believe in the outside and the inner. So there is outside of the meaning and there's the inner of the meaning. When somebody believe in that, that's it. You know, this is true. This is what believe. They believe Allah don't have body. All right. The Sunni, they believe Allah have body. The Shia and the Sunni, they are too much different. They are not the same religion. Yeah, the Quran say clearly Allah have hands, you know, but the Shia, they say we don't. This is not what the Quran meant. They say it's metaphorical hand. It's not really physically. All right. The Sunni, they say no, it is physically. Do you also CP? You also debate with the Christians like they believe something heretical? I do if it's necessity. If somebody came to the stage and say something not right, but this is not what I do. I'm here. I debate Muslims. You know. Thank you, Monica. I hope you don't have. I mean, those stickers in the chat, super chat, are kind of funny. All right. What about people call themselves they are Christians, but always avoiding not to support Christian defending Jesus or not support people defending, Christmas? They say, "I feel sorry for you." I'm not sure what do you mean, my friend. If you can make it more clear. So, what do you mean? They say, "I'm sorry for you." What do you mean by that part? What do you mean by saying, "I'm sorry for you"? I feel sorry for you. Jesus said, "The one who deny me, I deny him." Is that true? The one who deny me. I deny him. He will deny you in front of the Father. So when a Christian, he claimed to be a Christian and he don't defend the truth about Jesus, he is denying Jesus. So the Lord will deny them. All right. Have you talked about slavery being legalized in Afghanistan? No, because I saw somebody already making video about it. But anyway, it's legal all the time in Islam. You see, the Muslims, they did not sign the agreement against slavery because it's part of Islam. So why they will not legalize it? Yeah, the one who don't join to defend the Christians, he is no Christian. Why I will care for someone as a Christian in Nigeria? Am I Nigerian? No, I'm not. I'm not from Africa, but I care for them. I love them. We are Christian. We are one family. It doesn't matter if you are from Asia or you are white or you are black. When they harm a Christian, they harm you. The Bible says it clearly that we are one body. We are the body of Christ. So when part of the body is harmed, the whole body is harmed. So the one who don't feel harmed because a Christian is harmed, that means he is not part of the body, and he is no Christian. Correct? Like imagine you have a family and something bad happened to you, but they are the last one. An accident happened to you, but they are the last one to come to check on you. Obviously, you are not family. You are not. They don't care for you. Is it possible that your hand will hurt and the rest of your body will not feel it? Impossible. This is why always we say, from their fruits you shall know them. It's not by talk, like you are family, I care for you. Uh, if you go to First Corinthians chapter 12, if somebody can post it, it says if one part suffer, every part suffer. With it, if one part is honored, every part rejoice with it. Right? And then if you go to Roman 12, it's it is like strange that both of them they are 12, like Corinthian 12, First Corinthians 12, and Roman 12. So in Christ thought many from one body, and each member belonged to all the others. Right? Uh, all right. Any question? Like if any of those we know, the Christians who they are exposing Islam, if a harm felt happened for them, even the one I'm upset from them, like Sam Shamoun, I will be very upset, even though he attacked me, etc. I will never be happy. Am I? There's no way, because first I'm a Christian. Even if he did something wrong to me, I will be very upset. So we as a Christians, if we are truly Christians, we feel for others, even the one who hate you, even the one who try to harm you, because by nature you are a Christian. Love your enemy, even though you are not an enemy. But for them, maybe they think of you as an enemy. How did you learn much about Islamic? Well, I study. Nobody is born knowing everything, my friend. What the Bible says, don't repay anyone evil for evil. Be careful to do what is right in the eyes of everyone, if it is possible, as far as it depends on you. Live at peace with everyone. And all of this actually for your benefit, because uh, this advice is not for the benefit of others. It's first for yourself. The first loser is you. When you are hateful and evil and ugly, you will lose peace. You will have nothing but enmity. But when you are not evil, even if people hate you, at least within you, you are living in peace because you mean no harm and you are not evil and you know you did nothing wrong. So you have the comfort inside you. People, they can think about you as much they want. But reality is that you know that you are not evil and you do no harm and you mean no harm. That's why when the Bible says don't take revenge, uh, but leave room for God worth, as it's written, uh, you know, it is mine to avenge. I will repay. The Lord said, right? So sometimes life is not justice, and people they do unjust to you. But don't do it. Don't be evil. God will make them pay. The evil ones will pay for their evil. Don't worry about it. They will. I'm not sure why Chanty, your text is called restricted. Not sure what the text you posted. It says restricted. Even I cannot read it. Look like YouTube is censoring your text. Any question? You see, always actually, the beautiful thing about the Bible, you can find answers for many things in your life. And you will find that those answers fit with you today and tomorrow. Very wise, very beautiful, and very will be received by you and will comfort you. Yeah, you posted a verse from the Bible, they blocked you. Very weird. So I was wondering because I saw first time you are blocked, second time blocked. Well, you cannot study the Quran correctly without, like falling into the trap of false translation because you do not know the language. So the mission kind of impossible. I'm working in translation for the Quran, but I don't know when I'm going to be like finishing with it. We will see. However, I have thousands and thousands of video translating almost tons, actually maybe all the Quran by the videos. So always you can refer to my videos to see what the translation, the real translation for any sensitive verse we use. So the Muslims cannot fool you. Like today in the channel of God Logic, they asked me if I can come because he needs somebody to translate Arabic. But I did not join because I don't know, like they were waiting too much. But anyway, like the guy was in the stage, he was speaking about breastfeeding for adult, and he was arguing that it is not suckling, it is milk. A woman, she squeezed milk from her breast, she put it in the cup. And look how stupid this answer is. But in the world of debate, you have to think always, okay, now it's a milk, it's in a cup, but what that would do? So how this woman, if she drank, if I drank her milk, like, are we Hindus believe the cow is our mother because we drank her milk? What that will do? Still, the guy is a stranger. According to Islam, still the man can sleep with her. So what the point of drinking this milk? This is no point number two. Number one. Number two, it says suckling. It says أرضعته, and that word will be used only for radda. You see, it's about language. Radda. So he hold in something with his lips and he suck it. So it's not only suck actually. It is radda, which means he hold so hard with your lips on something, even your teeth maybe. Uh, the Muslims always they try to play a game of you do not know the language, but you can play their game, no problem. So when he say it's about drinking the milk, okay, what that will do? How in the world my husband, if I am a woman, my husband will not be jealous because I gave him milk from my breast? In the top of that, that woman she is old and the man is old. They don't have kids. This is why they have this guy. How she can give him milk? The milk will come from where? She will go to Walmart. So the whole conversation is silly. So debating is an art, and knowledge is where the artists work, where he use his skills, the artist, and he put it in the art, and then you come with a beautiful answer or an image. So not everybody can debate. So imagine, I'm jealous. My wife, she sees somebody, he's in my house. So now I say to her, supposedly the Muslim is being smart now. Oh no, it's just to drink milk from her breast. Okay, so now if the guy drank some milk from her breast, he will stop looking at her, and I will not be jealous no more. How stupid is that? So the hadith says it clearly, the verse says it clearly, because this was a verse of the Quran. Suckle her, suckle, ardi'i. The women, if it is a drinking milk, she will not be surprised. You see, there's something they miss in the when they read. You know, it's so she said, "How I can suckle him, and he's a growing man." She didn't say how I can give him milk in a cup. You can give milk to everybody, but she was wondering how I can suckle him, and he's a growing man. So this is about suckling, not about giving drink. But you need to have very fast processor to get them busted with their stupid argument. If it's about drinking in a cup, why she is surprised? What the problem? Right? Why she is wondering how that can be? What the what the what the connection between a growing man or young man or a kid if it's about drinking milk in the cup? What was embarrassing for her, which is she could not believe, is to suckle. And this is why I was like asking him to let me go in the stage to finish it in 30 seconds, all the conversation, but took them into forever, so I left. This is why the Muslim they avoid talking to me because they knew I'm going to corner them wherever they go. And imagine this wicked religion. You check in their like website. It says clearly that drinking the milk of a woman or suckling, sorry, the milk of a woman will not forbidden her from sleeping with you. So what the point? And this religion is against adoption anyway. So what the point of this? There's no adoption. And how somebody became your baby by drinking your milk, especially as a man? Just stupid. What about if a Muslim man he wanna go to the beach and his wife she wanna wear a bikini? Then she give her breast to everybody in the beach. Then she can take she can go naked because now they are her sons. The husband will not be worrying. The Ethiopian Bible is 88 books. I did not read anything about the Ethiopian Bible, but I know that they have their own traditional books, not necessarily the scriptures. They have their own saint books, additional traditional books. And I do not know much about it. Anyway, if there's any Muslim women here, she'd like to adopt me. Hmm? Any Muslim man, he really will allow his wife even to give milk from her breast to somebody. I mean, is your wife a cow? And do women have milk all the time? This woman is old. Look like women, they have like a faucet. They open the faucet and the milk they come from their nipples. Will you do everything to cover the embarrassment? Yeah, we will do. For sure, we will always. Uh, I don't know. When I talk about Islam, I feel like an evil spirit around. You see, when we were reading the Bible, I was really feeling comfortable, feeling like it's like a sweet time, really. Like now, I don't feel I don't like we switched to talk about this garbage. Right away, I don't feel the same. Seriously, I don't feel the same. I was reading the Bible verses for you. I felt so comfortable, felt so good. The second we switched to talk about this garbage, like you feel like you are taken from your comfort zone, like you lose your peace. All right. And through time you will witness many things. You like many kind of answer. Let's say when you talk to somebody, every one of them he will give you his own answer for anything, and the answer is mostly every Muslim give you his own. It's not like an Islamic answer. Every Muslim he try to find a solution and an answer, which will make it look like you know it's an endless game of those who try to prove to you something, but they are desperate to make it up. It's not like an answer. It is Just a trick, like how I can give any answer, anything, make it up. Right? If you remember 2 days ago when with this guy he called me, anything I say to you, he don't give an answer. Today in Arabic too. Is it wrong? It's right. He will not answer. Uh, the one is asking about the verses about Gaza. Well, this is a very wicked place. However, those who they are in Gaza, they are not the Palestinians. There's no Palestinian there no more. But still, it's a wicked place because the one who replaced them are no better. There's no Palestinian there. Those are Arab and mix of people. They came with the invasion of the Arab. They have nothing to do with that land. They are not the Palestinians. They hijacked, they go to occupy a place and then they hijack the name of the place. So they occupy Iraq, they call themselves Iraqi. They occupy Egypt, they call themselves Egypt, but they are not Egyptian. They are not Iraqi, they are not Syrian, they are not Jordanian, they are not Lebanese. Lebanese have nothing to do with those Arab. So now they hijack the location and they call themselves Palestinian, but they are not. When the Assyrian they came and they captured everybody in that area, they did not only capture the Jews, they took everybody. Like they are not coming just for the Jews. Anyone in that land, they took them. Then the one who is freed is only the Jews. The Palestinian, they were not freed. They never come back. Maybe next time, my friend, about Muhammad. Today we are trying to relax, as you see, not to talk much about Muhammad and his fart. And then they go to those European who they are ignorant, and they try to convince them that the Jews are foreign and they are colony, and those Arab are the one who own the land. When the fact is the opposite. When I was a kid in the school, the teacher was saying, "Inshallah, inshallah, we will take back, Jerusalem and the temple." I said, "Sir, who is the one who built the temple? According to Islam, it's David and Solomon." He said to me, "Prophet David and Solomon." I said, "Are they Jews?" He said, "Yes." So how we will take it back? This is built by the Jews. He said, "Sit down, sit down, sit down. You again." So it's built by the Jews, and we will take it back. I mean, do you see the stupidity? How it's built by them? If it's built by them, this is their place, not yours. So I build the house, and then you claim you want to take back my house, which I build, not you. They are wicked, and always they celebrate. I mean, even when they lose. So, like today, the history teacher today, it happened to be the day we lost Jerusalem. So today we celebrate. Hmm? I said, "Sir, why we are celebrating?" He said, "You stupid. We celebrate losing Jerusalem." Hmm? Am I hearing correctly? The guy he just said we celebrate. Those Muslims are mental. They are celebrating losing. So I went back home. I said, "Mom, do you have baklava?" She said, I don't know, said no or yes. She said, why? I said, because I'm celebrating the Muslim losing Jerusalem. We gained Jerusalem today. Stupid people. And now, if you check the war, you will see the Muslims saying we won the war in Gaza. They beg everybody, they kiss the butt of everybody to stop the war. When the Israeli army, they claim now they won the war. If you go and check every TV station owned by Abdul, all of them, they claim that they won the war and Israel is defeated. Abdul. Abdul is Abdul. Those are not Palestinian Christians. Those Christians are not Palestinian. Palestinian are not those people. Those are mostly from, let us say their origin is from the Aramaic. They are from there, but they are not Palestinian. They call themselves Palestinian because they don't know better name, because the territory there is called Palestine, but they are not. The Palestinian, obviously, our nation have nothing to do with that area. They are foreigners. They are strangers. This is what the Palestinian mean. Anyway, any other question? Anyone came here and say hello, etc. I apologize if I don't answer you. As you see, we are talking about many things, and we don't mean to ignore you. And I'm not going to say any Abdul. Once I went to the bank and and like I need to go. I cannot wait for long. And like I wanted to say, anyone can I talk to? And guess what? I said, any Abdul? Like it's stuck in your tongue. I mixed between the bank and Abdul. Any Abdul? I said, excuse me? I said, I know anyone I can talk to. uh, yeah, any Abdul? How many Abdul we have? All right. Any Abdul. Australia like Ethiopia now? I don't advise you. Lebanon is messed up. There's no jobs. There's no, even the banks are screwed up. You put your money in the bank, they will never give it to you. Don't go back. Not now. All right. Maybe you miss it. You will go back for some time, and then you will wish that you did not came back. All right. Take care of every. He do not need me. Well, I take care of him. In which way? All right. Any question? No, no, we were live for 5, 6 hours in Arabic about Islam today. I have a long broadcast about in Arabic only. We don't have too many people in Arabic because people do not know that I go in Arabic really. So I have like not a big number of viewers. My friend, I told you I do not know much about the Ethiopian Bible. I do not study this topic. However, what I know, they have their own tradition books, traditions. It's like all churches, they have traditional books. So some churches, they say we're going to count them as part of the Bible. Some, they say that we will keep the traditional books alone. So for me, it's not a big deal. However, if there is anything and the teaching of any church is not in match and agreement with the gospel which we knew, then that will be rejected. Very simple. But I cannot talk about something I did not study. And those books, some of the books they have, some of them, they are not approved by the rest of the churches because there is no solid, like let us say, base for them. All right. For me, I don't care much for traditional the books of traditions because what is considered scriptures is the scriptures. What is considered tradition is traditions. And scriptures is what we care for, what Jesus said. Priest, monk, bishop, you call him saint, is still what Jesus said is the most important. And then after that, what the disciples said, because we believe that they are inspired, right? And then after that, uh, uh, the let us say the early churches, the early Christians, for sure they are important because we learn from them what happened to them in their life and what they and how things go through their life with them as a Christians. As first, let us say people they are joining the church. However, there's many things you might disagree with the early somebody from the early Christian churches, like pictures. I don't agree with them because it's not based in the Bible. So some they take what somebody just because they call them church father. So we take whatever they say. I will not. I will take only what fit with the command and the teaching of the gospel. So if the gospel never say make images, I will not make images. The Bible say clearly, make no image for what is up in heaven or down in earth. That is a command from the Lord, not from saint. So I consider the scriptures is the sealing, and whatever come after, if it doesn't match with the sealing, I will not take it. All right. The command is the command I learned from the Lord, not from this saint and that saint. Didn't the tradition come before? No, that's not true because it's not about putting the book together. That does not make the tradition come before. So, did Jesus speak before the tradition or after the tradition? You agree before, right? So, if I did not write it down in the book right away, it doesn't mean that tradition is came before. The tradition is a following what is in the book. So the book was not written yet, but they knew the teaching. So the tradition is based on the book, even though it's not written. So now I am talking to you. I say whatever I said. If it's not written, doesn't mean I did not say it. Does it mean that what you write about me after the writing came before me? Is that a logic? I spoke, then later you make a tradition about what I said. But still, you cannot be before me because I spoke first. And your tradition is following what I said, not the opposite. So when Jesus says the earth and the heaven will pass and my word will not, that is the Bible, is not what when it's written, my friend. The Bible is not about word is written. It's about what the Lord said. So when the first time you heard the story of God speaking to Adam, huh? Does that mean Adam and God, like what happened never happened? So if somebody knew about the story of Adam before it's written, that means the story is not happened first? So for me, I say the real tradition is the gospel, for this is what Jesus established. It's not it's not the disciple, it's not even the saint, it's not, Jesus, whatever he said. He said to them, you have one master, the one who come with the tradition. It's not the tradition of the master, is not a tradition. Did Jesus says make images of me? No. Did he say make images of my, of Mary? No. The Blessed Mary? No. So this tradition have nothing to do with Jesus. If you read the Bible carefully, you will see that nowhere is speaking about nobody care. Jesus never mentioned, and the disciple never mentioned how Jesus looked like. And it's obviously it doesn't matter. Did you notice? If it's important, they will talk. Jesus looked like this, his tall, his height, but this is not what people of God will describe. We are not a racist group. We are not people who obsessed with look, and we don't care for the look. We are not worshiping a flesh. We are not worshiping an image. We are worshiping God. So when Jesus says, before Abraham I am, he was before Abraham. I was with you before the word was the Father. So the image is not important. The value in Christianity, not like Muslims, they talk about Muhammad, how white he is. You will not find one single line in the Bible. Isn't it amazing? Not one single line is speaking about his face, how he looked like, his hair, nowhere. You cannot find it. So, there is a reason it's not there because it's not important. But you will find in every page description of what Jesus said and what Jesus did. But you will not find in any page how Jesus looked like. And then you will see somebody will say to you, you worship the white Jesus, where it says Jesus is white or black or nowhere. He said to you, do you see the pictures? No, this is not true. If you go to Africa, Jesus look black in the icons. If you go to Philippines, a Filipino. If you go to Orthodox Church, many of them, like Coptic Church, they have Jesus African with dark skin. But doesn't mean he is dark skin. I mean, this is just an imaginary images, and none of them is Jesus, and none of them is Mary. That's why I reject them, because who is this guy you are putting his picture there? Do you even if you have his picture, no problem. Okay, no, print it. Do we? We don't. And when we start favoring tradition over God words, We will do the same as the Jews. The Jews, they always focus on rituals, they focus on tradition, and they worship God by, words, but not by their lips, but their act is different. Is it a tradition of Jesus to build a church cost millions of dollars and there's people poor are poor? To make a church covered by gold? Is that what Jesus did? Did he build any one of that? They will say to you, yeah, the temple, but there's only one temple, not many. God did not command them to build temple in every town like that temple. That temple have a purpose, have a symbolic reason. So when people they start focusing in the outside but not in the quality, then we are losing faith. We are not really being a Christian. Jesus is his teaching is not a building. It's not how high it is. It's not how many icons. It's not how much marble. Christianity was so powerful when they were poor and didn't have a single church, not a single church as a building. It was very powerful when they have church as people, not a church as building. And nobody have a job, which means nobody is getting paid for being a bishop. It's not a job. It was a mission. It was a missionary job. So they go for a mission. They go risking their life. Nobody paid them. No private interest. It was just a sacrifice for the sake of the Lord. And that what was making Christianity very powerful. Today, if you go in the internet and look for like those websites looking for a job, you will find there's job for a priest and job for a church minister. You send your resume, and then you will discuss with them the salary and the health insurance. So this is a job. This is not a mission. This is a guy making living from this job. This is not what Christianity is about. Imagine that will make us the same as Muslims somehow. Like you have somebody die, we have to pay the priest, and then we go and we make donations for the priest to pray for the dead. Why is that? Why the priest will ask me for money to pray for the dead is dead, and the prayer now does not help him. If he was wicked, he was wicked. If he's believer, is a believer. Like if you pay money to the priest, we can move him now from hell to heaven. So if somebody is rich, Elon Musk, he don't believe in Jesus, and then he die, and then his family go to the priest and say, "We will give you $10 billion. Pray for him to go to heaven." He will go to heaven. God will forgive him. That will be funny, isn't it? So anything is out of the Bible teaching is not acceptable. And human always they seek their own interest and they will use God name to make you know their own, let us say, to accomplish their own interest, their private interest. This is why when Jesus says to them, "Depart away from me, I do not know you." Why? They were making even miracles in his name, wonders, but they were doing it for their own benefit. People will praise them, they will make money, etc. If you check, like once I was invited for a seminar. They said, "How much you charge?" I said, "Why I want to charge?" Said, "We don't understand why you charge. How much you charge for the seminar?" I said, "I don't charge for free." I said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." It turned to be they never heard of before somebody come and do a seminar for free. They have to get paid. And what kind of hotel you like? I said, "Anything." When I was invited, uh, I think it was Tennessee. I forgot. The church, they told me the room, the card, the same card for the room. Like you can, yeah, you can call, or you can go use the card for the room to the restaurant in the hotel, and you can eat anything, you can drink anything. It's paid. Okay, we will pay the bill at the end. Anything in the fridge, you can order to the room. I did not eat anything in the hotel. I go to McDonald's, I eat and come back because this restaurant is very fancy. This hotel, very expensive. Which means if I order anything, is going to at least they will pay 50, $60 for a small meal. So I go to McDonald's, $5, $6. I'm fine. After I went back, they said we checked with the hotel. It was only the rent for the room. You did not order anything. Did you pay from your pocket for like? I said I did not eat in the hotel. I go to McDonald's. They said, "Oh no, why you do that?" I said, "No, why I wanna? It's expensive there." And I know that. I mean, this is the money of the church. Why is going to spend on? I can spend $5 and it's fine. One of you invited me to Texas. I don't know if he's here, and you know him actually. He have his channel, and he debate Muslims in the street. He's from Pakistan. He's a Christian. He invited me to Texas. After the seminar, for sure I refused to get paid. Uh, they took me to a lunch. I got upset because I saw this lunch is like nice restaurant. I mean, I did not eat. You can ask him. I was really hungry because I came at night from the airport. I went to the Airbnb. I slept. There's no food, and it's empty, the apartment. I went in the morning. He picked me up. We went to the church. We attended the service, and then by noon time, I did the seminar. Very massive, After that, they took me for a lunch. The second I said, I saw that this is a fancy restaurant, I refused to eat. You can ask him. I did not eat. Even they asked me, okay, what about sweet? I refuse, even though I'm hungry, because I was upset. I saw sign of hypocrisy. They are collecting money from the church donation, and then this guy he take us to the restaurant to spend the donation there. And what is the excuse me? And there was like I don't know, like 12 people there. It's not like one, two. How much the bill will be? $1,000. So we make the Christian donate $1,000, and then we take it to have lunch. All right. So people, there's some they do business. There's some, and those kind of people exist in all kind of churches. All right. I see some people arguing in the chat. All right. If you argue, try to be civil and loving. We are Christian. We are family. And remember, sometime chat talk it can be like confusing because you don't know what the other person he meant to say. You are limited to the text you see. uh, never make an image. He said, don't make an image to worship it. Well, first of all, it says, don't make image up or down on earth. And for sure, it is about form of worshiping. But when you have an image in the church and people they start praying in front of it and putting candles and etc., isn't it this is kind of an act of worship? Bowing down, kissing them, and they are not even the real people. So when God said, "Don't make image," He knew that this is will mislead, and then that will redirect people from worshiping the true God into start worshiping images. So if Jesus never said to you, "Make an image," then you don't make image. So don't make an excuse. Did He say to you, "Make an image of Mary"? No. Did He say, "Make an image of me"? No. And if He did not say it, obviously He don't want it. You can draw, no problem. But when you put and I'm not against drawing pictures for anyone you want, but when you put them in a place of worship, and then people they start kissing them and crying in front of them, it is not right. We are not Taliban against art. So when God said don't make images, it's not talking about don't make images at all. But when we make image in a place of worship for the purpose, for a purpose. So you make an image of Jesus and then you bow down to this image. Is that first Jesus? No. Secondly, did he say that to you? No. And are you trying to replace the true Jesus by a picture of Jesus? So all of those are not biblical. And I know people they would try just to justify it, but I confirm to you there's no way it's true. You don't even know how Jesus looked like. So just to give you an idea, for sure I'm not comparing to myself to the Lord, but imagine you start drawing a picture of me and then you put it in the wall and then you convince yourself that it's Christian Prince. Don't you think this is silly? Uh, no, my friend. The Lord, He said a lot to us. He made it clear, don't make images. And He's speaking why? Because people, they used to make images for the purpose of worship. They used to make statues for the purpose of worship. So don't tell me God did not tell us a lot of things. He told us. He told us in details. God, He punished the Jews because they start worshiping idols, images. They join even other religions, pagan religions. All right? Yeah. Anyway, if having images will confront you, good for you. But it doesn't confront me. God said, my Lord says, bless the one who believe and he did not see. Did he say that? plus the one who believed and he did not see. Do you need to see to believe? I believe strongly that those who they are so much obsessed with images, they are not confident. So they need images. They need God to be in the front of them. So the images is to be God. So we need Jesus to be an image, because you don't, you cannot believe in him without an image. So you have to make a fabricated image, claiming that this is Jesus, and then you convince yourself that this is Jesus, and then you go and bow down in front of it, and you believe that this is Jesus when it is not Jesus. Jesus did not say, "Every two of you make an image of me, I will be the third." He says, "Every two of you mention my name, I will be between them. I will be the third." So we try to justify things because we are weak. All right, it's our weakness, not our strength. When you are very strong and faithful, image is not what he wants you to do. All right. Um, be guardian for the faith. Don't follow blindly. Do the Jews have images for Moses? Do they? Why they don't? Moses, he spoke to God. He saw something. Did he say to them, draw this? The only thing they have, they say to you, well, when they built the temple, God said to them, make an image of the cherubim. Well, this is because the other nations, other pagan belief, they have their own images, and they have, so it's to be unique that this is my angel and this is my temple, but there's no image for God there. There's no image for the, and there is no image for those names. When somebody is desperate to come with something, he will find a thousand excuses to make it right. And not to forget to mention that those icons, they cause a lot of horrible things to the Christians. There's a war, it's called the war of icons, 100-year war. 100-year war. Imagine Christian killing each other over what? Over icons. They did not bring us good. In the top of that, it's very embarrassing that each one of you have different image. So somebody have Mary with the green eyes, the other one with the blue eyes, the other one with the brown eyes, the other one is dark skin, the other one is blonde, and then the same for Jesus. I mean, which one is them? Who is those? It's an embarrassing. Obviously, it's wrong. Um, well, the Protestant, every church have something wrong and something right. So there's many things, good things in the Catholic Church, but there's many negative things. Same for the Orthodox, same in the Protestant. So you as a Christian, I advise you not to follow a church name, but follow the good of the church. So if a church have good fruit, take the good fruit, throw the bad ones. Anything is not biblical from any church, Protestant or it doesn't matter. You follow the Bible, you don't follow a church name. So when the Protestant, why their name is a Protestant? Because the church, the Catholic Church, was became very bad liability. Like now we see if you go to the website of the Vatican, sadly, and all the Catholic here agree with me, this is shame. They say that Muslims are Abrahamic. They believe in our God. That is a shame. We know that is true. Our God, the Bible says it clearly. Who's the Antichrist? Is the one who denied the Son and the Father. So what Abrahamic? How come we deny the Jews and we say they are wrong, and then in the front of the Muslim we say suddenly we are a friend to them and we are Abrahamic? No, they are not. And the Bible described them the same as you say to the Jew that the one who denied the Son and denied the Father is an Antichrist. Why don't you say that to the Muslims? It's a shame. So you need to check out. Those are church leaders. They don't present the church. There's many leaders are corrupt, fake, money businessmen, and they are exist in every church, Protestant, Orthodox, Catholic, doesn't matter. From their fruit you shall know them. So here there's many Catholic, they spit at whoever said that. They are so angry from saying that. They don't like it, and they are Catholic. So they are rejecting those leaders. Same from the Protestant. I can show you many videos made by a Protestant defending Islam. A bunch of scumbag. But the Protestant don't believe in that. So I'm not going to judge someone who's a Protestant because a scumbag, he said what he said, he's a liar. We have Judah everywhere. Jesus have Judah too. So just watch for the Judah. All right? Just to check out and watch out for the Judah. It's not a name. Check the fruit. So a church feed the people, a church help people, a church is serving people, a church bringing people to Christ, a church have missionary, a church doing great work, a church teaching the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Those are Christians. And then a church says to me, Muhammad is a prophet. They are not Christians. It doesn't matter how big their building is. All right. And then if everyone has started bringing his own scriptures because somebody he claimed to be a church elder, then we will the Bible says let him be accursed, the one who bring other than this scriptures, which means there is no scriptures other than this. That's it. Otherwise we will have Jehovah's Witnesses, we will have Mormon, we will have all the garbage. By the way, yesterday two angels came to me and gave me a book. It's written in Egyptian. Even though I don't speak Egyptian, I spend the night translated, and then by the morning they come to me and the angels they ask me to for the book, and I finished the book translation so fast, and I gave them the book. I do not have the book now. There we go. We have a new religion, the Mormon. Exciting. Whether it's a software deployment or a project pitch. This is stupid phone. I did not talk to the phone. Exciting. Oh boy. Yeah. Everyone. And now, like, you will find somebody, he says to you, it's okay to be a gay priest, you know? Yeah. And if you accept that, it's going to become tradition, correct? Accepting something, wrong or good, by time people will take it as a tradition because they will practice it and the society will accept it. So, we, the Christians, we have to resist all those lies and we should not allow it to become tradition. Otherwise, that would deceive the coming generations. We have a duty to preserve the faith for the coming children's. No, I wasn't talking, but this phone, I don't know, like I was answering something, I don't know. I just muted. The funny when I ask it the question, it doesn't respond. No, those are not the churches, rainbow churches. They are not churches. This is wicked places. We know what the Bible says about those things. There's no question about it. All right. Do you know how to debate Hindus? We have some videos about Hindus. You can watch them. Maybe we did. Go back to my videos in October. You will find some of my videos debating Hindus. No, this is Google. I wasn't asking anything, but I don't know why it's wake up and start talking. Obviously, the phone spy on you. You know, they are the software listening all the time. Otherwise, why it wake up by itself and start talking? All right, I think we have enough for today. Um, Again, if somebody say to me, "Hello, I did not respond to you," I don't mean it. You know, as you see too many texts, it's hard. And otherwise, if I want to say hello back to everybody, I would be like my cousin who went to the movie, and when he came back, we asked him, "How you like the movie, Hamad?" He said, he is good, is good." Be quiet, please." By the time I finished saying "Assalamu alaikum" and shaking hands, the movie was over. So if I did not answer you here, it's going to be mission impossible if I answer everybody come in and say Shalom CP. But for sure, I don't mean to ignore you uh, or to respond to you. All right. I love you all, and I hope even if you don't agree with me, you always understand that we say what we believe and we are passionate about our belief. It's not because we don't, like we want to condemn you or we want to put you down. But I am a person who follow what it says in the Bible, not what people say. I don't take my command from anybody except from what my Lord said, no one else. And if the disciple, and we believe that they are inspired, then we believe that the disciple don't speak of their own. So we take what they say seriously. But I will not take something seriously if a priest says to me, if a bishop says to me, unless he is reading the gospel for me. And this is the same for you. Don't add things is not there. Don't fabricate words is not there. Don't make verses is not from there. And don't add teaching is not there. If you are a truly Christian, you have to be conservative with the text. You cannot add to it, you cannot take from it, and you cannot manipulate it. If the Bible says don't cheat, you don't cheat. If the Bible says don't fornicate, you don't say it's okay to fornicate and God forgive. No, it doesn't work. And then you quote for me that Jesus he forgave this woman who committed adultery. Yes, he did, but doesn't mean. And he said to her, "Go and sin no more." So you quote the first sentence, but you don't quote the second. So he gave her a chance. I don't judge you because there's a judgment day anyway. But for now, I forgive you. I don't judge you. But go and sin. It was a warning. It was not a reward. It was a command. It was not maybe. All right. So to be Christian is to be conservative with the text, and you take it as it meant, not as somebody tried to manipulate and say. If somebody says to you, you can be a king, it's a lie. It is totally against the command of. We know what God He did to cities because of that. So it's obvious. It's not to take lightly. So don't listen to people. People will justify all kind of evil. I can rape a woman and then I say, well, I was tempted. Here we go. I have excuse. And then I can say God will forgive me. Here we go. I have even better excuse. And this way I am a Muslim. Because the Muslim they believe they can kiss the black stone, all their sin is gone. Is that what Jesus taught you? No. He said, from their fruit you shall know them. And your fruit should be biblical. For you are a believer. A Bible tree will give Bible fruit. A wicked tree will give wicked fruit. So it's not up to you, it's not up to me. You don't like to be Christian, go be an atheist. Sleep around. Nobody is forcing you. All right? You like to sleep around with women? Don't get married. Don't hurt women and hurt their feeling and destroy her life. Go cheat, go. Be wicked. Nobody's asking you to be, don't, you know. But if you are a believer, then a believer he do what a believer do. You don't cheat, you don't lie, you don't kill, you don't harm, you don't steal, you don't take drugs, you don't go drunk. Even drinking is a problem. If somebody told you you can drink as much you want, the Bible says it clearly. Little of it will bless your heart. Not a bottle of it. Not to go to bars and nightclub. And then you end somebody shooting you or raping you. And then you complain somebody raped me. A woman, she go to nightclub, she stay until 3, 4 a.m. in the morning and she go out drunk. And then she complains somebody raped her. It's your stupidity. I will not go now. I'm a man. I will not go now outside. I will not. Who's going to be outside now? Is that correct? You go to the wrong place, you will have a wrong consequence. Wrong place, wrong time. So I go to nightclub. What I will get? Nobody go to nightclub and he's happy. Trust me, they will never make you happy. So you go, you waste your money, and there you will find the drug dealers, you will find the hooker, you will find the pimp, you will find the wicked, and you might find somebody is a nice person. He don't mean to be bad, but it's a very place, very high likely to find somebody is a criminal there. And there's many they go to prey on women. So you go and you're drunk and you get a drink and then you forget your name and then you end in a bed of somebody and you wake up, who are you? And then you complain. A woman should not stay late outside. A man should not stay late outside. And if you are married, you don't forbid your wife from going late out at night, and you yourself you go out late at night. It should be a rule for both of you. Never go to wrong place. And what is the benefit of this drinking, like cup after cup? It's sick. You will go and you vomit and you feel sick. It's disgusting. And trust me, when you go to nightclub, men they don't see you as something priceless. They see you as something cheap. When you dress and your boobs is coming out, he don't see you as a woman who respect herself. He see you as a woman. She's available. She's cheap. So don't give yourself a bad image. You dress like a lady. You walk like a lady. You act like a lady. You talk like a lady. Then you are a lady. Same for the man. You dress like a man, you act like a man, you walk like a man, you talk like a man, then you are a man. It's not because you have a penis. Penis does not make you a man. Donkeys have one. So you have to be conservative in your behavior, otherwise you will end in the wrong place. And little mistake can destroy your life. Little mistake. Go check every year how many people get shot, how many people get raped. And not only that, you get raped and then you have a baby from the rape. Why you want to do that to yourself? A woman, she go to somewhere and she's missing. 20 years after that, they found her dead in the river. Somebody kidnap her, rape her, throw her somewhere. Why you want to do that to yourself? It's the fault of who? It's your fault. A criminal is a criminal. He's waiting for a prey. A wolf is waiting for a prey. The sheep is safe when she is with the group. The sheep is at risk when she is alone. So you stay with the group, and the group is the church. The group is the Christian family. Behave so you can be living as a human being. Don't live like an animal, otherwise you will end like one. I don't go out. If I am in a foreign country, like when I was in Korea, I go out at night. Korea is very safe, by the way. But the second I start seeing people are drunk in the street, I go back right away. Once in Korea, I saw two guys are fighting. They are drunk, obviously. One of them is so drunk, and nobody is, separating between them. So I jumped to, to do the like the good work, you know. So I hold this drunk man. I push him nicely, gently. I say, they don't understand. We don't speak English. Come on, take it easy, man. Come on, I told the other guy who was not a drunk, it's okay. He's drunk, Come on, don't. Uh, and then the drunk guy, he thought I'm taking side with the other guy. He have a friend with him sitting in the ground. He's drunk too. He stood up. He came to me and he want to fight. So uh, anyway, like they are separated. But this guy, he's stalking me. He's walking behind me. He's drunk. If I fought at him, he will fall down. I do not even need to fight him. Without even just little push with my finger, he will fall down. He cannot hardly can walk, and he keep walking behind me, walking speaking in Korean. I stop. I look at him. He stop. I turn my back, keep walking. He walk behind me. And if I beat him, I will go to jail. I'm in a foreign country. I don't want to be. I mean, he's drunk. I feel sorry for him, but he looks so stupid. He looks so fool. So imagine if I am a wicked man, I will beat the hell of him. I will make him lose his teeth. He can't even resist me. I mean, even if maybe he's stronger, I don't know, but he's drunk. Hardly he can stand up. Anyone can beat him up. So those things will make you look so stupid, so foolish. You will lose respect, and God knows what will happen to you. Uh, the human being, he don't know. He have no idea how to enjoy his life. So he think, if I drink, if I if I do all this garbage, I will be more happy. And then the more you do those stuff, the more you notice that you are unhappy, very unhappy. When the last time you see somebody, he get a drink and he drunk, and he's happy? He will never be happy. Never. All right. I think we have enough for today. It's already 1 o'clock here. Uh, I want to say thank you for all who was here and join us, and I hope you have some good time with me in this very cold weather. My fingers are frozen, man. Uh, every country have bad and good. In Korea, there's bad people, there's good people everywhere. Who said that there's people don't do those things in different countries? Go right now, check, Los Angeles, hookers in the street everywhere, or LA, drunk, go to nightclub, go downtown, any cities in, Friday night, Saturday night. It's all over. It's not only in there. I'm just mentioning what happened with me, you know. But this is not about Korea. It's about when you are drunk. I'm not talking about it because it's Korea, my friend. All right. In fact, Korean are very nice people. They're very friendly in general, and they are very, if you go check how many shooting in Korea in the last year, how many shooting in Chicago in one day, you will find that the whole year they don't even have 1% of one day in Chicago. Chicago alone. So we cannot compare. Once in Korea, there was a guy before me in the building. They have, a secret code for the building. Like, you punch the number, the door to open. He's drunk. And I came after him, and he is wrong. He do it again. Boom, wrong. Oh, first time, second time, third time. I cannot wait. I know the number. I can open the door myself. So I tried to put my hand. He look at me. No, I don't know what he said in Korean. He want to try it again. And then I became like three people behind me, four people behind me, five people behind me. And this drunk Abdul, he keep going, going, and he's upset. So I pushed him. I said, listen, Abdul. The second I shout, then he like he behave. Before when I was like kindly, he shout at me like like he get upset. But the second I shout at him, hey Abdul, I told him Abdul by the way, move here, you know, and I punched the number and we got in. And then the door closed, is still outside. He forgot to get in. We opened the door. We got in. He's still outside. He did not get in. What I will say, this is how stupid you look when you are drunk. Don't do that to yourself. People will laugh at you. Not to mention criminals, they can rob you, they can steal your money, they can beat you, they can kill you. Just don't be stupid, It's just an act of stupidity. You are literally Abdul. Abdul is drunk with camel urine, you are drunk with other things. So don't do that. Anyway, thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And thank you all for your support and for those who come here always and join us. And I hope we share something good together today and tomorrow, and we will enjoy the love of our Lord for now and forever. Amen. Thank you. God bless you. God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade. See ya. Bye bye.